Okay. So to recap from the last episode, Damus came across some. He Damus pretty much had an idea that instead of trying to kill the bandits, to talk with them instead. And after finding out that two of the people in the town, maybe more, have been in contact with these people, Damus wanted to get the job done, so he spent he pretty much waited for the person that Verona was going to meet. And when this person finally showed up, which was Yeast,
East.
the old man decided to use the twins to hatch a little meeting with Yeast and three of the bandits accompanying her, and they pretty much spent the time talking out in a group and in private. But they they came to a compromise. So now that everyone is pretty much either falling asleep, went to sleep, or just really tired, we pretty much find out if his plan worked or not. But okay, as we left off, everyone pretty much went to bed, except for Yeast.
East.
So what are you doing? What are you doing now, Yeast?
I believe where Ease left off, we were heading back to Ease was heading back to Yee's group, the bandits. We weren't able to procure any food because the um, pretty ladies were sleeping, and Yeez didn't want to disturb them.
All right, you do. Yeah, you do take the 2 hours to head back with your three boys and Hops. Can't forget Hops.
Can't forget Hops. Hops is a good boy, aren't you, Hops? Good little Hops.
You do make your way inside the hole, and we will go to sidebar for this conversation. Streamer, Yeast,
Mm-hmm.
go to general. Okay, so Yeast,
Ease.
you do make your way through the usual passage, and yeah, you pretty much move past the bookshelves, and you pretty much find all the boys that are pretty much currently left. They either seem to be some are yawning, and you could probably hear the growls of their stomachs or something, but they just seem to be waiting there. And forward in the middle, of course, you see Bovis.
Bulbous. Bulbous over here.
So, yes, you're back.
So the girls were sleeping. All right. First things first. Food. They were sleeping, and some important things came up to where food is going to have to wait till morning. I. It sucks, but I'm sure the boys can wait another couple hours till daylight.
You, Bovis is like rubbing his chin. He's like, okay, what other news is there?
So. Well, alright, so they have this, motley crew of people that wanted to take, remove the bandits, us, you, me, Boris over here, points to the guy that's carrying the beer keg. And they didn't like us being here. But as your unfathomable and brilliant leader, and Yeez adjusts her kind of clothes and tips her hat. I thought it'd be best that we strike a deal instead of being wiped out. And I'm going to preface this with they had the means to wipe us out.
But I don't know whether or not to make a diplomacy roll or a bluff check.
This is all true, so it wouldn't be lying. At least this is Yeez's truth.
It is Yeese's truth. Go ahead and roll diplomacy.
Yep. Diplomacy is this.
Jeez, you're always rolling low. Okay.
It's the tip of the hat that does it.
You just tip your hat. You see your lack of hair from your messed up haircut, and then put the hat back down.
Ooh.
And Bubba's like really thinking. He's like, that bad, huh?
So, this was the deal, and I tried to skew it in our favor. We will be provided the ability to enter the workforce for jobs suiting our boys' specific talents. The smarticle ones will get the smarticle jobs, and the tough ones will get the more guarding and roadside service and like protecting the stuff and being able to take what they find off of the people that were. You know, when you protect someone and you can loot the body after you've done protecting, that kind of shit. So those jobs are going to be available for all of the boys. Also, remember the rubble and everything?
Yeah.
I also secured us being able to clear that out, saving those who have survived. Excuse me. And as well as this is still our base. This is still our home, and we're going to unionize, making sure all of us have well-paying jobs in security.
So if what you're saying is true, you're saying we either join up with them or die.
Yes. But with the deal that I had struck, each individual will make more money than we have been. I mean, it's like robbing, but we don't have to actually get thrown in jail for it this time.
He's like, and he like looks at the other boys. He's like, well, boys, he's like, what do you think? Do you guys want to get a job or do you want to die? and like the boys just start, murmuring to themselves, no dying job.
If it helps, I brought beer.
Beer's nice, yes. Like he also gets, and they're like talking amongst themselves, just like, and okay, I hear your proposal. But we'll let, if they really want to, we can check up, we can go over there in the morning.
Yes, we are still going to be serviced food by the wonderful angels, and everything is still going to go in our favor. This is still our home. This is still the place we go. We will just also be rendering our services and being paid for it. It's like protection money, but not illegal.
Protection money. This is, yeah. They're all listening on this now. They're just murmuring to themselves.
And I know a lot of you are really hungry, was looking forward to dinner. That said, I didn't want us all to die. I figured one more night of going hungry is better than all of us having our heads on a pike.
And Boas is like, and have you talked with their leader yet?
Yes, I talked with their mayor girl person, village
Mayor
leader.
girl person? Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that one.
Go on.
DM, what was the time they're going over and help unload all the people and rubble and stuff?
In the morning. So
So,
like while the boys are like, eating, like, relax, chilling, they pretty much gonna send people over there.
so what is going to happen is when dawn breaks, whoever is hungry, we're going to send you to the angels. They'll take care of you. When you're done eating, you also come back here and help the rubble clearage. The reason I want this way we don't look like we're lazy. Do you want to look lazy?
Well, we are lazy. One guy in the back said.
Yes, so am I. But that's why I said look like you're doing work.
Look like we're doing work. Look like we're doing work. Okay. Okay, he's. It's like, well, how about we have some of that? Have some of that. He's pointing to the whatever you brought, the keg, right?
A big keg of cheap booze.
Okay. And you guys do like find some cups in the kitchen,
Mm.
and everyone just grabbing a cup of beer. It's like to the new life. I guess. And yeah, they're all raising
To the
their
new
glasses.
life and to the union of yees.
Union Yees. Maybe. That's it.
Wait, hold on.
As I say that, I get down.
The union of Borgies.
And I put my arm around Boris. It was like,
Cheers to the union of Borgies.
To the Union of Four Yees. And even Hops is like raising like a little glass, like yeah. And
episode 2. Ye's union guys as voice actors.
you get everyone like gets like a glass of this stuff. Those who want more just help themselves some more.
To be fair, they are starving, so the liquor hits hard.
Yeah, it'll help them sleep. That's what you figure. And then after like a little bit of drinking, everyone just starts going to sleep. And what do you do, Ease?
Well, after Yees enjoys herself, having a bit of a party, she's just gonna sit down in bed, strum on her guitar, and drift off asleep. You know the thing where cowboys put their hat over their eyes?
Yep, you
That's
put
what's-
your bed in your bald spot and play your
That's
song.
what Yees is doing.
Yeah, you do play a song. You got Hop sleeping right next to you. His ears twitching a little bit. But all right, if that's what you're doing, let's go back to the campaign channel.
Ba-ba-da-da!
Oh, hello, everyone.
Hello.
And
Wow.
wow.
Okay. After everyone spends the night sleeping. All right. The morning, maybe afternoon possibly hits. All right, who are we gonna do first?
Probably me.
Sure, why not? Davis, you wake up.
Okay. I get out of bed and do a few old man stretches.
Yep.
Yeah. I check all my belongings.
They're still there.
Okay. I put on my gigantic cloak and everything.
You do so.
Gather up my crap.
It's still crap, but it's your
Okay.
crap.
I wouldn't have it any other way. And I would like to peek out of my room.
Okay. You poke your head out of the room.
No, like I crack the door open and like peek out. Like just to get like a quick like, okay, is there a commotion? Is there anything going on?
Yeah, you don't see anything. It's like the halls just seem to be empty.
Okay. I go down.
Okay. You you pretty much just see the usual orc man standing at the usual spot. You do see some people just sitting in the bar, possibly either passed out or just sitting around. What do you do?
Okay. I walk up to the bartender. Uh, could I get a little bit of hair of the dog?
Yeah, sure. And you just see him. Uh,
How much would a bottle of let's say a good whiskey be?
um, you definitely asked about this before. It says, what is it
One
like?
gold for a cheap
Oh
whiskey bottle, though.
no, that's the cheap stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about good though.
Would 5 gold work? Maybe wine quality? Maybe. I'm thinking. Ah, the good questions. The good questions.
I mean, 10. Here, how about this, DM? I will give him 10 gold and say one bottle of good wine or whiskey.
He nods at that, and he just plops a bottle right in front of you.
Okay. And I would like to ask for a small glass, and I will walk over to a table and sit down and pour myself a little glass and just start sipping on it.
You got Chief, and he puts the glass down. You sit. All right, that's Adamus.
Okay, old man is taking his morning medicine.
Okay, Ben.
Oh. Then wakes up.
You wake up in the messy room.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, messy room. What happened?
No, no,
No.
I knew it.
I didn't even say it.
I'm
You
just
did.
kidding.
I was going to say, Damon, this is the wrong campaign.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, sorry. Different character.
Yes. Anyway, Ben wakes up, like stretches, like, oh.
Pushes the naked women off of him.
No.
I was making the
mean-
exact same jokes.
I'll stop.
Naked men.
I mean, I would ask questions about that if that were true. Anyway, Ben
you
just
look-
kind of go ahead.
You look out from the window. You do see the sun out. So
Mm-hmm.
what do you do?
So Ben kind of like moves his arms a bit, like kind of cracks his neck. Then he gets up, gets his stuff on, and gets ready for the day.
Yeah, as you crack your neck, you just hear that popping sound.
God, fuck! It's like when you crack your neck too far. It's like fuck.
Eh, it wasn't too bad, unless you like. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, good.
But you do get ready for the day, but you are still in the room. What do you do?
So Ben gets up and he'll get out of the room and see if there's anything going on in the kitchen.
You check in the kitchen, and there's nobody there.
Do I have to see any sign of Bonita or Verona anywhere?
In the house? No.
Any note anywhere?
No, but make an intelligence check.
Sure. Let's see. Durr.
They could be anywhere.
Well, Ben has all the stuff, so he just shrugs and he'll head to the bar.
Okay, you do head to the bar. After a few minutes, you do go past some buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You and you do see a gnome and a cat-like person just sitting on a bench. And
Mm-hmm.
there seems to be some people out and about, but you do head over to the bar.
Yep.
And in the bar, you do see the orc bartender. You do see some people some people passed out and some people just sitting there. And then in one table, you do see old man Damus.
Ben will give Damus a wave.
A little slight, very half-hearted wave, like,
And Ben's gonna go to the bartender. Hey,
What can I do for you, Ben?
can I get a coffee and then like some whiskey in it?
Sure.
Somebody was like, Jesus Christ, fucking alkies. First
Start
thing,
by-
I just need more booze. Can I get some more booze?
All right. He does sorts through some things behind the counter, but he does pour some. He does mix the two things together and puts it in front of you.
Thank you. How much?
Yeah, just 5 silver.
Hang on a second. I will give him 7 silver.
Oh, too kind.
Thanks. And then he'll, take the cup and he'll sit at Damon's table.
Damus, you do see the Dragonborn man just come up to your table and he's sitting with you.
Okay. As soon as he sits down, I'm gonna pour a little whiskey into his coffee.
Okay. I already had whiskey in it.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm gonna pour a little bit more, and then just continue to sip.
Oof.
Trust me, when you get to my age, you will understand the concept of good morning medicine.
Fair enough. And takes a sip of it. Like, so DM, one thing about mixed drinks is if it's kind of a little too rough, it's kind of
Horrible.
yeah. Can I do what would it be, a cons or endurance check to kind of
Choke it
And-
down.
yeah.
Endurance check. Oh, also, I put your tokens there. Just find a table and place yourselves.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Which table would you say, Damus?
Probably this one.
Okay. Be over. I imagine he was facing across from you, so there.
Actually, wait,
Eh.
where's the door again? Over here.
Where's the what? Okay.
Fancy.
So Ben will stomach this twice alcoholic coffee. Good God, it's probably
Like, I imagine there was an inch or so on his cup, and I just felt
yeah. It's like that thing where you gotta balance it because it's
Yeah.
about to spill.
I
So
already had
endurance check.
whiskey. Yes, I already had whiskey in it. I know.
What do I get?
Hey, you're starting to feel it. I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ben also is kind of do that when you first have a strong mixed drink, he's like, oh,
obviously way too much.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like, okay, well, my morning started.
See, I told you.
Okay, I need
The
my
best
pipe
part
now.
of waking up is whiskey in your cup.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Eric's like, I love that song.
My mom used to read it to me every night.
Anyway, if that's what you're doing,
Yeah.
Zico, you wake up.
Basically, Zuko's just doing the typical, because she's doing a fox form, just typical dog's just woken up stretches. She's got like a button tail in the air, paws all stretched forward, like.
Yeah. As you're opening your mouth, it just gets like goes up really high.
Yeah. Yeah. I do
You
like.
do see Masak there and Avila still there.
I do a little like head bump to Masak, just to like say hello and see if he's awake here.
You see his eyes open, and of course you hear Bork.
Hello, you.
Hey, he says.
God.
As he gets up, he does his own version of stretching, like.
Yeah. I had the nicest dream last night. There was this rabbit, been running around. I was chasing it. I got hold of it. It was really delicious. Do you want to go hunting this morning? I really fancy some rabbit.
Yeah, hunting does sound good right now.
Huh.
As he like sticks his tongue out.
That's cool. And I'll just look around. Is Avila's awake here?
I'm pretty sure she's like hearing your commotion, and her eyes even stir up too.
I'll just like jump on the bed and just lick her on the nose. Just like, oh.
You just see surprise on her face as she wasn't ready for this in the start of the day.
I'll just like jump back to like what's the end of the bed and start wagging my tail, and then I'll be like, wow, and then I'll just switch to my human form. It's like, I keep forgetting people can't understand me when I talk like that. Me and Masak's gonna go outside to get some breakfast. I didn't know if you was gonna stay here or if you wanted to join, but to be fair, I'm not sure if you would want to join. This is more of a eat small creature for breakfast type breakfast rather than going to a restaurant for breakfast. She's just gonna look wide-eyed with the happiest look on her face.
Well, in regards to the licking of licking her face, he says, "Well, good morning to you two."
Yeah,
But
it's
in
morning.
regards, like, you don't know.
Ah.
You do see the the sun's out. It could be nature. Would it be nature to tell the time of day?
Yes.
Yeah, I could do
If
that.
you want to know, you can make that kind of check.
Yeah, I'll do nature's.
Jeez, you guys and your high rolls.
Yeah. I'm a druid.
Except for Ben.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm a druid. I should know if it's morning or not.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
You get the sense that it's almost noon.
It's almost noon, so therefore it is morning. Yes.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Should probably see if the others are awake though. I don't know if they'll be awake this early.
Only one way to find out, she says.
I just like stroke my hair a bit, make sure I'm like in my human form and whatnot, and I'll start heading downstairs with Masak and Avila.
Before she starts heading down, I just want to be sitting, waiting downstairs with Ben and just look over at him. I hope she gets up soon. I don't want to wait all day for her.
Ben's like still trying to shake off the coffee a bit.
Saying she takes forever, huh?
Question: do I hear that? Because my perception
I said
is.
it before you left.
Accidentally drew.
Because I was gonna say my passive perception, I'll say, is still quite high.
I'm pretty sure Damus isn't like being quiet about it. Also, I put your token down, so place yourself wherever.
I was gonna say if I did.
You probably heard it.
I mean, if she was upstairs,
I'll let you decide if I heard it or not. Because if I did hear it, I wanted to say something.
Well, Well, as soon as if it's as soon as Seiko got out of the door, then probably not.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. No, be
But
like,
after a few minutes, you do see the girls and Masa heading downstairs.
yeah, be like, I'll just start waving and be like, hello.
Hello.
I immediately reach into my pocket and pull out pocket beef jerky.
Beef jerky. Joe just starts coming down.
You
And I
just
offer the one that just came downstairs.
Ben at this point, like he already broke out the pipe because he's already kind of enjoying the combo.
yeah, Seiko. You just see the old man pulling out pocket jerky, and
Yeah, she's just staring at the
ration.
jerky.
So it's a lot of beef jerky.
Yeah, she's just
Pork.
like staring at her with wide eyes and drooling coming out of her mouth.
Masa looks like pork.
I offer it towards you.
Yay, thank you. And she'll like grab a load and then give some to Masak and she'll start nibbling on her herself and then she'll offer a piece to Avila. Like, do you want some? This is really good.
Sure,
nom, nom, nom.
I'll try some.
Give some. Nom, 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 nom.
It's good
Ye-
deer jerky.
Some nice venison jerky.
That reminds me. I was gonna go out and get some breakfast, so I'm gonna be gone for a few hours in the morning, I think. But we'll be back though.
Okay.
Oh, but I had breakfast for you.
You do? What breakfast?
I gave you the beef. It's a ration of beef jerky, so it's enough to feed you.
I really like the beef jerky, and I do. She's saying this as she's nibbling on the jerky itself, so she's just got a face full of food in her mouth. It's like, but I was looking to get some rabbit just for later at the very least. You know, you always need a second breakfast, especially with my frame. And she kind of points to her relatively thin gesture and then points to Ben. It's like, see, he's big. He doesn't really need any more food. But me, I think I need more food. Yes. And
Wait, who's she pointing to?
Ben.
Masa.
No, she's
Okay.
pointing to. No, she's pointing to Ben.
Oh,
Ben
gee.
kind of looks like a little like, excuse me, like.
Hey, don't take that as an offense. You're a big boy, aren't you? Yes, and she'll just like pat you on like the.
Ben does that thing where you like look at your gut, kind of like like a little kind of like self,
I get it. Self-conscious.
self-consciously.
Yeah. It's good.
Well,
You should always be well fed, and she'll pat you on the shoulder. It's like, but yes, me and Masak will be back in a couple of hours, and you just watch as her and Masak just walk out.
She definitely has a lot of high energy. That one.
Wait for me. Melissa. She's like, she's
Well, I
following.
was hoping to discuss our next moves.
Well, I think they're gonna be busy for a little bit, so I guess it's just you and me for now.
Well, that's their next moose.
Eh,
But no,
You
essentially.
didn't sound like you said moose.
It
Yeah.
did sound like that. Yeah.
So, now, long story short, as soon as like Seiko gets out of the town and like away from people's view, so to speak, she's gonna go into her fox form and start hunting rabbit, if rabbit's available.
Hold that thought.
I shall.
Yeast.
Ease.
You wake up.
Ease, wake up.
You do start to see yourself, Hops, and the a good portion of the boys start to stir awake.
Hops. Hops. Hops.
Yeast. Hops is like yeast. Yeast.
Morning.
Morning.
You ready for the big day, Hops?
I'm ready for anything. As he
I know you
readies his rabbit boots and his rabbit cloak.
I should go see Boris. Make sure the boys are ready and ready to go out and get some food.
And Yeez is gonna do that. Put on some boots. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what she's gonna do. So I'm gonna check on the boys and see what everyone's doing.
Okay.
They are all stealing everything.
It's their
Just
stuff.
like I taught him. Boris, you know that's Dave's. Put it back.
Sorry, Dave. It's all right. But Bovis is pretty much just like, all right. He's like, all right, guys, today's the day. Let's go eat. It's on me. And they're all like, yeah. And they all start heading out. Not in a single file line. They're not
Of
about.
course
They're
not.
not about that.
Literally just flood out of the cave. Just you ever see a mass of zombies just running? That.
But you do spend the 2 hours to get to the town. All right, Damus.
Yes.
Anything you and Ben are doing in particular? Or are you guys gonna?
I would like to go to my room. I would like to excuse myself. Benny, good boy. I gotta, get a nap in. Yesterday was kind of taxing.
I could see that, yeah.
If she's gonna be gone for a while, I'm just gonna get a quick nap in. Please do knock if anything happens.
Will do. Ben's gonna still, he's gonna like just for your sake, Moose, right? He's gonna finish his, whiskey coffee, and then he's gonna order a regular cup of coffee just to even it out.
So wait, you drank your coffee whiskey that was spiked with extra whiskey. You
Then he's gonna
smoked
get
a
a
pipe.
regular coffee later on. Like, yeah, I'm saying this in the meantime.
Okay.
Yeah. How much for a regular coffee?
Is the price of coffee? Gotta write this crap down.
2 copper.
Yeah, 2 coppers. Let's go with that.
Okay, there you go.
I just pulled it off my ass.
I know. I accept it. All right. If Ben's
Unless
gonna
this is
chill over-
Starbucks. If there's a Starbucks, you know that's 2 gold.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeast or whatever.
All right, Ben. All right, Ben. You remember saying you're just gonna sit there and mellow yourself out.
Yeah, basically, he's gonna mellow himself out, enjoy his pipe.
All right, Damus. It's like,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I would like to go up to my room, and then I would like to do something in the sidebar.
Okay, we'll go to the sidebar. Come on, streamer person. Yeah. All right. You pretty much just take your time, slowly walk back to your room.
Yep. And once I get there, I would like to pull out the piece of paper,
Okay.
and I would like to focus on it, and I would like to call out, Waya Friar, I know you're listening. I have a question.
Do they usually talk back when you speak to them?
I mean, if I'm important enough.
Yes, Damus.
Oh, it's not the voice I'm used to. God. Do I just hear that in my head?
Yes.
Okay. I know you created this binding contract. I was curious if there would be some way I could acquire one for use.
Let me pull up your contract here.
It's not technically a part of the contract.
Oh.
I'm just asking if he would be able to give me a binding contract.
So you want a contract for
just a blank one that I would be able to write up and use on someone else.
He's like thinking, Sure. And like you do see like a piece of paper just like
apparate like fire.
Yep, pop. Yeah, it pops in
Okay.
and it lands into your hand. What do you do with it?
I would like to quickly, as I'm still holding on to my contract, thank my patron. Thank you. This agreement we have may benefit us both more than I initially thought. And I will put mine contract back up. I will pick up the new piece of paper, and I will spend the next while in my room contemplating this.
Until we talk again. And you like, you after that, you just like don't hear the voice.
Okay. And I would like to also use my lesser planar ally.
You do so. He's there.
And I would like to have him just sit in the tavern in one of the corners and just watch. If there's any big movement or any big change to anything, I want to know immediately. Mostly keeping eyes on Ben. If he leaves or does anything or someone comes to talk to him, to let me know.
Okay. You do give out the command, and you just tell it to go.
Yeah, just go sit out there. Come talk to me if anything happens.
Yeah, you just see it. You got the feeling it's going to do that. And I already know where it's going to be, so. Okay. All right, but you pretty much spend the rest of the time with your paper.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will spend the next hour while he's on watch just, contemplating this. Because I have some ideas brewing.
Okay. Is that all you need from the sidebar?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Just a quick little thing.
No problem.
Sorry, guys. It was just a quick little thing.
It's fine. Ben and I are just talking about pizza. I mean, pita cheese, flatbread cheese with tomatoes.
Are you trying to invent pizza in Dungeons and Dragons?
I mean, maybe it's a new,
It actually
investment opportunity.
He's trying to invent a lot worse.
It already exists.
I
Is
wouldn't
it
be
called
surprised.
pizza?
Was that?
Is it called pizza?
It's something close to it or something. It's weird. It's been a long time since I looked into it.
Okay.
It's cheese bread with
I don't think
tomato
tacos
sauce.
exist.
Okay.
Yeez eats a taco every night. Thank you very much. That's all, folks.
Okay.
He doesn't mean the food taco.
Oh God.
Seiko.
Yes.
Try and find some rabbit.
Okie dokie.
I need some nature checks.
Nature checks.
Damn, DM, you really gave me a lot to think about with this one.
Yeah.
Ooh, not bad.
Yeah, one. I have a level roll too. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, if that doesn't succeed.
Nice.
I mean, regardless.
Shared brain cell. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you think you got you think you got something, and you actually do start to actually follow the trail.
Okay. Just to clarify, am I far enough away from the town that there's like no other like humanoid prying eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just switch into fox form from that point onwards and start getting into like proper stealthy mode.
Yeah, once Masak sees that, he just gets down. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like we're doing this. We're doing this.
Yeah.
Pork.
Bok.
It's solid dog stealth.
I can more dog stealth. Good. No.
And if I'm correct, you do spend time following the trail,
Mm-hmm.
and hmm, how long would such an action usually take?
Wait, what was
Okay.
that?
I'm trying to decide like how long like the action itself would take.
Which action?
The the following the trail of an animal.
I mean, right now if you're doing a nature check is usually just to find out where to look for the animal. Then you do a perception check to look for tracks.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
okay.
nature should be almost just her walking out to the forest thinking about it.
Oh, you guys definitely think about it, all right.
Yeah.
And it's mostly
So-
like, oh, we should probably look over here. Like this is a good place to look for rabbits.
Yeah.
And then once you get over there, perception to look for tracks, then follow tracks and
Yeah,
then kill it.
when Seiko, when you point to a spot, it's like, I was like, it's like, but this, it's like, oh, you're like, Seiko's like, oh, this spot, I suppose, but this spot. Well, you can't. Well, after you transform into Fox, you kind of think that's how the conversation's going, because you're just pointing your nose in like a direction.
Yeah, I'd do like point to nose and be like, this way. And then others like, no, this way.
she kind of has an idea. I'm trying to have an idea of what you're saying.
I like to think that Avela's been around Slime and Fox form so much now, so she's probably got the gist. Yeah.
I was like, that way's okay, but what about this way? And you're like, yeah, okay. So then you both go that way.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you want me to do the perception check just to like sense
Yeah.
or whatever? Yeah. I'll have a Masak do one as well, which is from me 21, and let me just quickly put in Masak's because it should be the same. Masak is 23.
Okay.
Here we go. Nice.
Man, she's kicking your ass when it comes to hunting.
I know, yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
sure she isn't the fox? Ooh.
Oh, that hurt my tiny form animal heart.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I can't even make a joke. I left.
Ooh.
Who's on
Alright.
the other side of the foot?
Your next
Cool.
attack is -2 penalty. Anyway, Avila, like, as you guys are like, getting down and like looking for rabbit, you just see Avila point, and you actually do see a rabbit.
Okay. Cool. We should like hunker down super low, so like almost my stomach's against the ground and try to find some long grass, try to be stealthy so I get good, like, at the very least get a good surprise on a rabbit before like
Stealth
actually
check,
going
then.
for it. Yeah.
Gonna roll mouse out too.
Masak, so let me get his sheet up because I have all the sheets.
Should beat her in stealth.
Yeah. There we
Man, it's
Never mind. Actually, did you apply your bonus?
my bonuses are already on there.
Oh, for Fox.
Yeah, should be
Okay.
already be calculated. Yes, I think it is.
I mean,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, you guys get down real low. And you guys just start slowly sneaking to this rabbit. It just seems to be right next to a little bush. And you just slowly.
Jonas,
Do animals like roll anything against this check, or is it just like
imagine if they don't notice, it's probably like passive perception unless they're like specifically looking out for stuff. I imagine anyway, but I don't know.
you guys actually do manage to sneak up right behind it.
Cool.
What
Yeah.
do you do?
And yeah, as soon as I get to like a good distance, I'll just like jump at it and go for the neck. Yeah.
Are you gonna like double team it with Masak, or are you just gonna go like just dive at it yourself, just
Yeah.
solo mission?
I'll just dive at it myself. I mean, it's a rabbit. I think if we double team it, it might get too messy.
Okay, you pretty much like the Masak, and you don't even have to use words. You're just like, I got this,
Yeah.
and you just dive right at it and just go, you know, right at the neck.
I was gonna say, did you want me to waffle it at all?
Yeah.
I just realised because I was going to ask about this because it doesn't actually say anything in like the PHBs or anything. Because I'm a fox, do I get a bite attack? I want to say I do because I'm a fox, but it doesn't actually state anything. So I was just asking if your view on that.
You probably do.
Oh, okay. Because
Make it an unarmed strike.
It's pretty much the same stats, right?
Probably. I mean, it's just a little fox.
yeah. I was gonna say, what's the unarmed strike? Because I don't have that.
1d4 plus strength. So just roll a d4 and add your strength modifier.
We'll add it in. Next time.
Yeah. You don't want me to do the D20 for hit and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
D20.
Go ahead.
That obviously.
Yeah. That's 20 plus 3, so D20 plus 3. Nice.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
So 20,
Murder.
23. Yes. Just for the shits and giggles, do you still want me to roll the D4?
Go ahead.
So this is D4 plus 3. So that's 5. And is it double or roll again?
You do max damage on crits, if I remember right.
Okay, so yeah, that would have been
No,
7.
4 plus strength.
Yep,
7 in
damage.
total. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that kills him.
As soon as like I snap the neck of the rabbit and it's obviously dead, I'm just gonna like hold it up by the neck and I've got like the most happiest, bloodiest mouth on the tiniest box. Be like,
It's practically limp in your mouth.
yes.
Talk about Limp Biscuit.
Yep.
Yep.
I just like bring it up to like Avalon and just start wagging my tail like. It's like a dog who's been in its like owner a dead bird that is just cool.
But that's your lunch.
Yep.
Or food for later. So are you just gonna keep it in your mouth, or
Yeah.
Savor the taste.
Yeah.
okay? You got your rabbit. What are you gonna do now?
In fact, can I do a perception check to see if there is another rabbit around?
Sure.
Yeah. That is a natural one, 13 for me, and I suppose that's the same, but 15 for Masak. I'm too happy with this dead rabbit to care about live rabbits. Yeah.
I was imagining you got some of the blood in the eye. Just like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, I've got like some blood in my nose as well.
Yeah, Avalon sees that you're trying to look around for another rabbit, but she starts looking herself, and she does point to it,
Oh.
but you do see it starting to run you do see another rabbit just trying to run away.
Okay, I will drop the rabbit in my mouth. I'll tell Masak
Bet.
to look after the rabbit, and I'm gonna chase after the running rabbit. Dash in if I have to, which will be 18 for me if I need to dash.
Masa's like, Bork, okay.
Yeah.
And then, I was just watching all this happen. And, okay, you can dash towards the rabbit.
Yeah. I'll do that. Am I right to do the attack?
Yeah, I say you do catch up, but if you're dashing takes your standard, right?
If it takes my standard, then I'll do the action point if I need to.
Man, you really
Yeah.
want that rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah. The rabbit is all she cares about at the moment. She's in hunt mode. Yeah. Do not D20. Damn it. That is an 8.
I don't think that hits.
Oh.
You actually dash really fast to bite it, and just as your mouth is right on has a clamp on its body, you pretty much just miss, and you pretty much just get that sound like your teeth clamping together, but you do not. You miss it.
Oh.
Do you keep chasing?
I'll try one more. Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 17.
That does hit. Roll your damage.
And that is a 4.
Yeah. You just really run into it this time, and you just aim a little bit higher, not at the body but at the neck this time, and you grab it.
Yeah.
It's in its neck is in your mouth, and it's trying to get out.
Yeah. I just bite harder, make sure that, it's quick and relatively painless for the rabbit. Just
Yeah. And another limp rabbit corpse.
cool. And I'll just drawn to back, wagging my tail as I go, I caught another rabbit.
All they hear.
Yeah.
All right. Is your hunting done?
Yeah, what I'll do, I'm gonna switch into my human form.
Okay, now you're a human with a rabbit in your mouth.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick both rabbits in my backpack.
You're gonna stick both body corpses in your backpack?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna switch back into a fox. Because all of my clothes smell of me, and it's grey. So it looks like no one has done twice. It's
I just watch you put two rabbit corpses in your bag. Boop boop. And then just pop right back in the fox form.
Yeah. I'd be I'm gonna say this for just so you're just gonna hear. But obviously others just gonna hear barking noises. It's it's we should probably go back to town. We need to give this old man breakfast. He keeps giving us breakfast. It's not fair, really. But one of those rabbits is mine. Yes. She'll just start doing pointing noses towards town, looking at Avila doing pointing noses again, and starts dancing, wagging her tail back to town. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Make a perception check.
Yes, perceive. Excuse me.
You perceive an orange
As you hear,
glow.
as you hear another dead rabbit, and Seiko.
23.
Hmm. Okay. In the distance, you do see a deer person just walking in the trees.
I see what?
As you guys are walking back to the town, you actually do see like a person just walking as you look to the trees.
Yeez is gonna tip her hat and take a closer look, give it a queer eye. You said deer person?
Yeah, you recognize this. You recognize the person.
Oh, I
It was-
recognize him.
Yeah, it was one of the people you caught running the other day.
Oh. Hail.
Sika,
I just like
you just hear this very rough hail.
I just like stop and just like prick my ears and turn around. It's like, do I see yees?
You hear the voice, so you can only assume one thing. Yes.
I'm gonna like get in front of Abla, kind of using her as like a shield type thing, and just pop into my human form, and then it'd be like, we're being followed. And then I'll just like turn back around and like just go out and be like, hello.
Now you see this redheaded human woman right behind the person you saw from yesterday. You saw like blood in your mouth from like
I
the rabbits.
I probably do, to be fair.
Is it visible enough for Yeez, or you want my perception that?
Uh,
If it's visible, I
it
want
depends
to
on
do
whether or not you
insight.
get closer or not.
Uh,
Do you want to get close to them, or like what are you like just gonna look from there? Or
well, Yeez is gonna say,
Hey, you're one of that group, aren't you? We're actually heading back there now. Wanna come with us?
Yeah, sure. It's a.
Siko, you
Mhm.
see it again. Rabbit.
I
They're
just
wearing
like
boots, little gloves.
drool a little bit, but then I just like quickly wipe my mouth, and I realize like, oh, I got blood in my mouth. I should wipe that as well, and just like she's just pouring out her face, just trying to wipe it all off, pretending nothing's gone on, like no hunting of rabbits has happened in this area. Be like, yeah.
You just see it. You just see this rabbit waving at you.
Be like, hello.
Hey, yeah, we're actually heading back and everything. What are you doing out here?
We were going hunting for, and she would like gesture towards the wolf.
That's
Bork.
good.
You just-
Bork to you, friend.
He telepaths you, Siko. That was just gibberish. That's what he says to Siko. That's just gibberish.
Anyways,
I'll telepathically speak to her. It's like, I don't understand a word of what this creature's saying either. I'm just not alone pretending. Just pretend it's all good.
Okay, since we were saying they're going back.
Yeah.
And you said, okay, we'll come with. That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys do follow back to the town.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Davis,
Yes.
how's your paper going?
I got some ideas, but I need to like really finalize this, so I will tuck it away for now.
Okay, you do tuck the paper away. If you have like actually something written up, just let me know. Otherwise, we
I
might
will.
talk about it after the session. But okay, you do tuck the paper away. And what do you do now?
I sit and wait because after an hour, my thingy should let me know if anything happened or anything.
Okay.
It basically tells me what happened.
It will after the hour's up.
Okay. So I will just continue to sit in my room.
Man, it feels like we were walking for hours.
Yeah, it does take
Okay.
hours to get there, doesn't it?
So
He says.
I take it the thing lets me know what happened. Probably nothing.
I'll get the Ben's thing in a minute.
Okay. Well, otherwise, I'm just sitting and waiting for it to come back. That's it.
Okay. Ben, are you doing anything are you still doing your drinking, smoking, and coffee drinking?
Well, after he has his one coffee to even him out, he'll go to Angel's to get some breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, as you just get up, start moving. You just see like three guys walk into the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and pull something here. Yeah, you see these three guys just like walk towards the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably hear it. They're pretty much just asking if the mistress is in,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, Urk is just like nudging towards the usual door.
Now, quick question. So, what do these three guys look like? Describe them.
You do see some men of different ages, but they seem to have you know a bit of muscle on them.
Okay. Like, what race are they?
I believe one is a elf, one's a human. The other two are just humans.
Okay. And you said they look kind of muscly?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second. Do they look like regular people, or do they look like adventurers?
Regular people.
Okay. And do they seem kind of fancy in any way?
You saying fancy?
Yeah, like do they look like regular commoners, or do they have good clothes?
Commoners. Yeah,
Okay.
commoners.
Okay.
Like-
Ben will take a mental note of that, and he'll actually he'll take a mental note of that, and then he'll head to Angels real quickly.
Okay. You do so,
Mm-hmm.
and Damus,
Yes.
you do see that. You do see three guys going up, asking for the mistress,
Okay.
and they knock on the door.
Do I recognize these guys?
Not at all. You do
What does
see
he look like?
one's like a young blonde man, human. The other human's like slightly shorter, has like a bit of a beard.
You to go upstairs.
Doesn't really have much hair on his head. And then you just see like a elven man. Yeah, it's about. He's only slightly taller than two humans, but they're all just a bit like muscular in build.
Can you do me, Mum? Can you do me a favor?
You can.
This charger that's plugged in.
I don't think any intelligence check is.
Forget it.
Did they
Required.
just walk up and talk to the orc, or did they just walk in?
They talk to the orc. The orc thumped to the door, and then as soon as they knock, that's where your information cuts off because the hour was up. Oh, you also got a report of Ben heading out the door.
Okay. Okay. I will continue to sit.
Okay. Ben, you do go over to Angels.
Mm-hmm.
You always just see a decent crowd of people.
All right.
You do you do see Benita sitting at a table at the table at like the end, right
Mm-hmm.
next to the sign.
Ben's gonna go to Benita.
She's just sitting there on the table, relaxing, saying, "Oh, hey Ben."
Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, feeling awake now. I think we all slept for quite a
Yeah.
while.
Do you mind if I join you?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Ben kind of sits down.
Yeah.
So, all right, go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, nothing. You're good. Go ahead.
Ben was gonna say, I actually kind of wanted to apologize. I understand things kind of were a bit dicey, last night, but you understand that, trying to make sure everyone was okay in the town was our priority.
Yeah, that's understandable. But Verona was. Yeah, Verona just likes serving them food. I when she told me, I was just, okay, just be safe. That's all.
Mhm.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I just hope that, I mean, you guys have been more than generous to me. I just hope that, I didn't offend you in any way, by with my actions last night.
No, it's okay.
DM, do you mind if I do an insight check?
Go ahead.
Okay, because like my insight is I want to make sure that she's like not harboring any ill will towards how things happened last night.
Go ahead and roll it. No ill will.
Okay. All right.
It just seemed like the way things happened. It just seemed
Mhm.
sudden out of nowhere. But it's like, okay.
Gotcha. So, what are you eating? Are you having breakfast?
You do realize it's almost noon, right?
I did not realize that. I just woke up recently. Ben chuckles. I was also pretty tired.
One second.
Go ahead.
Did he say 1 sec?
Yeah, the DM needs a minute.
All right, I'm going to take this opportunity because there's something I want to show and it's not safe for work.
Okay, just don't describe it.
I will not. But I just want to say this character is basically where Reina and Ys originate from.
Okay.
And it was the first OC I made. Literally, if you look at the OC, you can see where it comes from, Reina and Ys. I just literally split her in half to make the characters.
Nice.
Yeah, it was originally a slime goblin changeling that was just for a bunch of friends of mine. And her personality was basically Reina and Ys mixed together. So for Ys, I just took the goblin side of her and turned her into a character. And for Reina, I just took out the goblin side of her and made Reina.
Okay, I'm back.
So this
Okay.
is literally their fused form. But I just wanted to show that off because I got that art today and I was so happy.
But yeah, Benita pretty much says that It's it's practically lunchtime by now.
Ben says, Ben kind of says, I just woke up real lately. I was kind of tired. So how about lunch then?
Yeah, I'm sure she'll get to you when she can.
Okay.
As she just waits.
Mm-hmm. While Ben is kind of waiting for Verona, he's actually gonna do the perception check to see if he can hear, just kind of see if there's any other interesting conversation going on with, I assume, the busy crowd. If
Okay.
that's allowable.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The key markers I'm trying to listen for is if there's anything like anyone discussing kind of like the news of last night, like it's like is that like common, like any kind of like concerns, that kind of thing.
You do hear one group talking about the howl they heard the last night.
Mm-hmm.
The Twilight
And
book.
huh?
The Twilight book. That was happening.
Twilight. It's like and they're like saying stuff like, "Oh, did some kind of beast get in?" And it's like, yeah, they're just talking about like what that could have been because
Gotcha.
um yeah, and then one group's like talking about the the new people that came in.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably assume you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty much like talking about how a lot's been happening ever since new people have come into town.
Okay. And nothing about the deal though. Nothing like that.
Hmm. As far as the deal goes,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are just by yourselves when that deal was made.
Yeah.
So unless you guys just went out and talked about it, then I doubt they would know about it.
Okay. Yeah. I always want to confirm that. Okay. So no one knows about it yet. Type that down.
But you do hear some talk about how the mistress was looking for people to help clear out the rubble
Mm-hmm.
for the bandits. But that's all you hear.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
No problem. All right.
And then Ben will just wait for Verona.
You do see Verona come out, and she's just giving more people their food, and you do notice that she sees you sitting in the table in the corner to the right, and she's like, "Oh, hey Ben."
Hey Verona. Ben. It gives her a warm smile.
She warm smiles back, and it's like, "Well rested, I see."
Yes. I really needed the rest. It was a long day yesterday.
Us too. As you remember, you pretty much you saw them passed out on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, Verona was face first was face planted on the table, and Benita had her head like leaned back.
Yeah, I mean, Ben was one of the ones who helped carry them back, so he knows.
But what can I get for you today?
I'll just take some, bacon and sausage and eggs. This is breakfast.
Oh, brunch, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my first meal of the day, so I still count it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, sure, I'll take some too. And it's like, you got it. And then she just walks it back into the thing and just starts making food. And Ben, after like several minutes, you do get your food, and while you guys do eat.
Mhm.
Is there anything you say in particular?
Yeah, actually, Ben would actually talk to Bonita about. So, Bonita,
Yeah.
given what happened last night, how do you think the town will react to the news?
She thinks about it. Well, it, I'm sure. I think it'd be weird at first, but
Mm-hmm.
if if it really does happen, I'm sure they will adjust to it eventually.
Okay. Do you think there'd be any in the town who would be kind of resistant to it?
With people, it's hard to tell,
Mm-hmm.
but if these guys are willing to protect the people that they supposedly robbed, and they're not getting robbed anymore, win-win perhaps. Maybe it's
Okay.
more of a win-win for them. And you guys do spend the time just talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeast, after some time, you and your group and Seiko do manage to get back to the town.
Okay.
Let me know when I have a moment to do something.
Yeah, of course.
So we're just now entering town.
Yep, you're just entering town. You do remember where Angels is.
Hey, Hobbs, can you do me a favor?
What can I do for you, boss?
Yeah, can you go get Handy Candy? I want to have breakfast with her. Old time's sake.
Okay. You just see Hops just waddling off by himself.
And don't forget. Well, just be safe, actually.
Will do. And you just see as his voice gets like muffled out by people.
So
I
you guys,
was gonna tell him to carry a knife, but
You
I
gave
think
him
that-
knives.
no, I was gonna tell him don't forget how to use your knife, but I don't want to set him up for failure.
Knife to meet you too. As he just goes into the crowd.
yeah, so you guys
Yeah.
just looking at him, like, drooling, and be like, no, shake head, shake head. Wait, I'm gonna go
Are
to
you
the...
trying to hide this?
Yes.
Bluff check.
Versus insight.
I
You.
don't know if you're looking at Seiko to see what she's thinking.
Perception.
I feel like
then?
it's more Hop's sense than anything.
Yeah.
Oh no, Hops isn't looking. He's off to do his thing.
Do you want me to do perception, see if I notice it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do bluff as well. What did I get?
All right.
Damn.
You can kind of see a little. You kind of see some drool on this redheaded human's face as Hops is just walking away into the crowd.
You know, I had the same thought, but he's more useful alive. Plus, let him fatten up first.
Same thought as well. I was just thinking about the breakfast that you said about this morning. I got some really nice breakfast. I won't
Wow,
share
what'd you get?
rabbit.
Oh, good thing you didn't say that while he was around.
I
Ooh.
know. I know.
I suggest enjoying that breakfast before he gets back with Handy.
Yeah, don't worry, your rabbit could talk. I was offered some dead talking rabbit. I don't know, it didn't feel right. So I just buried it instead. But, I just thought I'd let you know that I am not going to eat your rabbit as much as I really want to. As I was saying though, for breakfast, I'm gonna go to the place where they serve the fun drink. What do people call it these days? Alcohol, that's it. I'm gonna go to the place where they serve alcohol and look for the old guy. I'll be right back. And you're just gonna see like Seiko walk off to the tavern with Masak. She's not waiting for anyone.
As they walk on, she's like, "I'll be a angels."
Enjoy! Not caring, just going to the tavern.
Okay.
Do my thing.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Do we need a sidebar for this? I
This
think
is
it's a little sidebar-y.
Can I interject one thing before you say bar?
Go ahead.
As Seiko's walking off, Yi's gonna say to themselves, "Wait, you're not supposed to eat things that talk."
apparently not.
Just a new revelation for Yi's. Okay.
Right.
Crap! Now you just reminded me of something. Stuff later. Yeah. I gotta do some cyber stuff with Damon. But
Sidebar.
all right. Currents with Benita. We'll talk about that stuff as soon as I get back. Let's go, Maria. Okay. You are in your room. And you wait there.
I pull out my contract again,
Okay.
and I would like to call on Wyatt Fryer.
As like you're calling to him, you just hear like a slight pause.
And if you could you please arrive in person? I have a business deal I would like to talk to you about real quick.
I don't know about in person.
I have already seen you once. You know what I mean. You don't have to come in person, but it would be nice to have a face to talk to.
Yes. And right in front of you, you just see like a circle, like a flaming circle appear right in front of you. And you do see this you just see this form pop up right in front of you.
The same tiefling form?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Does it go back to his normal voice?
Never. I'm kidding.
I kind of like the normal tiefling one. Like, okay.
The tiefling voice is normal.
Okay.
Like,
So I was
yes.
just hoping that we might be able to make a minor change to our contract. The change would require you losing nothing, but only gaining more.
And what is this? And what is this deal that you? This addition that you speak of? Elaborate.
It's not so much an addition, just a changing of words, and I show him the contract of the stuff that I want to change. Basically, half of the blah 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 to just half of a soul. And basically doing that, eliminating all parts of limitation of this what soul.
So in your contract, you're saying if you offer a soul, you will get.
Yes. Same limits apply. It's still half of a soul, but it doesn't say the bonded one's soul. Just the same caveat on the rules. Like if I break the contract, they can still consume my soul. It's just for these addendums and the last part, I just want to eliminate the stipulations. So in large part, the contract still stands. It's just a minor wording change.
All right. Let me look through this.
Because in the end, he still gains a half of a soul, and nothing else changes.
I'm just double checking here. Hmm.
Obviously, the part about like it owned by the scribe for the use as they see fit. And this addendum may be repeated until all that still stays the same. Sorry, it should just remove half of the bonded eternal soul in the second part. Do you see where I'm saying? Just the parts that say bonded. Like it can just basically say half of the soul.
I'm thinking.
Because for a devil, a soul is a soul. The more souls they get, the better. And I would also like to pull out the second that contract that he gave me, and I would like to show it to him.
You do take out the other piece of paper and you do hand it to the tiefling-like form.
And I just sent what I wrote up.
Okay, and he's taking a moment to read it, as in I'm reading it now.
Do you want me to just brief through it real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Basically, same setup as the first contract with a few caveats. First pact changes to the scribe Damus will take the recipient blank into the tribe of the mortal horn, whereas they shall be seen as a full tribe member under the leadership of the pact, and follow all laws accordingly, in quotations ordered by the pact leader, and obey the will of the pact leader. The recipient will also gain the benefit of full protection of the tribe should they need it, and it is a dutiful problem, meaning as long as it benefits the tribe, does not hurt the tribe, and it's is in line with the tribe's demeanor and demand, they will be offered protection. Meaning someone can't exploit it to basically go like, oh, now I'm part of this thing, well, I'm going to go to war and now I have the tribe on my back. But it would benefit that as long as they're within the tribe, they would gain benefit. Second pact is the recipient in return will not lie, steal, or betray any member of the pact for as long as this contract is established. And the third pact is an addendum. First addendum is the recipient, if they need more direct assistance from the scribe or the pact, basically me or the pact, they can give up half their soul for a favor of mine. Basically what I'm setting up is, since I need assistance, since I realize I need help going forward with the pack and everything like that, this is a way that I can get people binding contract to me so I know that they can't fuck me, while still offering something to that person of like, hey, if you really need a help, you can give half your soul, which I in turn can feed upwards. Basically, I'm kind of setting up a pyramid scheme for this devil. And as a businessman, I'm hoping he sees the benefit of this. Yes, I may have just accidentally created the pyramid scheme for devils.
Okay. Okay, so you're pretty much just making a pyramid scheme. Okay.
Kind of.
And
So he only can gain from this.
So you're saying by getting people onto this contract pyramid scheme, you're pretty much giving their souls to the scribe?
Basically, if this contract works the same way, then I would have ownership of that person's soul. I own it. I can trade and deal with it however I see fit, correct? Because that's what the contract says. So I could just basically, oh, I own half your soul. Well, I'm gonna give it to him. I mean, these are magically binding contracts. Whatever the result is, happens.
It is you see him read it, and hmm, hmm. I see.
And I would like to add this caveat to this plan. I know in our contract you have a favor to wish to me. Don't you think it would be wise if I had a formidable force behind me in whatever that task was? This new setup would ensure that I would have those.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to get something like this during my
Sorry,
run.
this is something that's been mulling over his head since all of this has started and dealing with people and stuff. I will say this is better than his other alternative plan, which is a lot more carnage and bloodshed.
Okay.
Basically, because of the last session, he sees the efficiency of a deal. So you can kind of thank yourself for this deal.
Okay. It's like okay, if you can manage to get others to sign this contract, eh, I could probably allow this.
Okay. And then I will just extend my hand towards him. I'm like, so we shaking on this or what do we do? Do we just end this contract, create another one real quick, and then just start the process?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will touch my blood seal to it to basically nullify our first contract, and I will go through the process of signing the new one with him, doing another blood seal. And once that is done, I will ask for him, since I've scrolled it all out, to create 5 copies of the contract that I created, so that I will have them for in my travels if I see an opportunity.
If he thinks it's gonna play out like he thinks he does, he gives you 10 instead of 5.
Okay.
So you now have 10 of these, all a little crinkly on the sides, but it's like
But they're magical, so they should keep.
it's super official.
Yeah. Okay, so sweet. Then I will do a slight flourishing bow towards him. I will be like, I think we've struck a deal.
I look forward to seeing how this goes.
As do I.
If that is all,
That is all for now. If I come up with any other ideas, I shall let you know.
you do see like the flaming circle like open back up again, and its form just slowly fades back in, and then the circle closes.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. All right, let's get back.
Amen.
Sorry, don't worry. Like that is it for today on sidebars, unless I have.
He got the drop on me. He did a thing. I was
Sorry,
expecting the thing.
I did a thing.
All right, now it's time for Yee's sidebar.
Right.
Everyone's sidebar.
All right,
Everyone but Ben.
Wait, we're
Aw.
already in the sidebar. If everyone's in the sidebar, then we're already here.
Yes.
Okay, so yep.
Okay. Ben,
Yes. Yes. What?
okay, so you pretty much, you know, getting pretty much eating your breakfast, and
Yep.
as well, what do you do, Yeez? Are you
Oh,
just
wait, real
heading
quick.
in? Yeah.
Damus, after he finishes, would stroll down into the bar, plop down next to Ben, and just start drinking.
Well, Ben is actually gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
well,
at the
I-
restaurant.
Seiko's actually heading there. So
okay. So is she not there? She's probably not there yet, is she?
all that
Well,
time, I'd say yeah, she's probably there.
Oh, okay. Well, I will see her, look down, think about it for a second, shaking my head no, and then just go back in the room. Don't worry, it's not what you think. It's not what you think.
Hey, you must earmuff during those sidebars,
I did it.
Yeah.
or else.
I'm just
I'm
thinking
watching
that
you.
Seiko is cute and adorable, and she feels offended.
Maybe it's not about your cuteness or anything, and you probably didn't hear it.
All right, but you do see Seiko and Masak.
Okay.
I was gonna say if Seiko's just like looking around, like looking for the old man.
He is just got down the stairs, and you do see him.
Hello! And she's just gonna run up towards him. Yeah.
All right, you do, Davis. You do see this.
Oh wait, yeah, I
happy little
forgot. I
human.
can't just poke out the door and see. I have to walk down those stairs. Shit.
Yep. I'll
Um.
have to arrange something like room wise in the future.
Okay. Yeah. So, no. I for some reason I thought we could see the bar from the things. I keep thinking that one stage is like the way up to the rooms. Um. But anyways, yeah. Since Siko saw me, and I will just. Oh, hello.
You do see her coming up to you.
I will slowly hobble over to a table and sit down.
Like,
Okay.
yeah. I thought to the same table and she's just got like a happiest look on her face. It's like, look, you got us breakfast before and you gave us breakfast this morning, so I got you breakfast, and she's just gonna hold out what would be the second, probably a bit more messier kill of the rabbit. But she's got like the happiest look on her face, like she did a massively good job.
Where
It's
do
a
you
bloody rabbit corpse.
do you just put the rabbit corpse on the table?
Yes.
Does
Yes.
anyone see this display?
Just just like he's just looking to this like he's just cleaning a glass and he just sees this like
Question: do I see this look?
he's kind of giving like no inside technique. He's kind of giving like a what is happening right now kind of as he was just cleaning a glass.
Well, you
I
I
guys
just
never had
cleaned
a...
the tables.
Yeah.
Is my back facing the bartender?
Yeah.
Is anyone on my front side besides Siko?
No.
Okay. I will look at you, look at the rabbit, and I will reach out and pat you on my head.
Wait, pat.
And I
what?
Yes.
What did I
Self pats.
pat you
What?
on my head?
I imagine he
Did I
does.
say that? Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry,
You just take her hand and you just
Sorry,
pat it on your head.
I did not do that. I pat you. Sorry, I was looking at something.
You know that thing where you go high five someone and then you just go and brush your own hair back?
Yeah.
That's what I imagine, but with head pats.
No, I just pat her on the head, and then I look around real quick, see that no one can like really see me, and I grab the rabbit and I put it under my cloak, and it disappears.
Okay.
He just roars it.
Yes.
Are you stuffing it into your cloak? Or are you?
I mean, it went somewhere.
Suko, obviously not having her tail anymore, is just like wagging what would be her hips side to side as if she's still got a tail. Just be like,
We all know it's a butt waggle.
yeah, little butt waggle.
Seiko's happy.
Yes, it's quite.
So you
clearly
take the
obvious.
rabbit and then make the rabbit disappear.
And then I'm like, oh, thank you for this, young one.
That's no problem at all. No problem at all. See, it's what we do. If Masax gets me breakfast, then I give him breakfast. If
Bork.
I give him breakfast, then Masax
Bork.
gives me breakfast.
Well, thank you for that, but that reminds me of something, and I just need to go grab something from my room, and I would like to walk up to my room.
Mhm.
I would like to get into my room.
You do so.
And
I
lock
would
the
like to
door
re-
and never get out.
And I would like to reach down my gullet and pull out the rabbit corpse
Okay.
and open up the window and just plop it out there.
Oh.
Okay, so you're taking the rabbit and you're throwing it out the window.
Yes.
No,
Make
the question
it-
is, are you chucking it or are you just dropping it?
I'm gonna try to throw it on someone's roof.
Make a
I want-
dex check.
I want you in
Not a
that-
strength check.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not trying to accurately do something. I'm just making sure I can have the oomph to get
Strength
it to
is
the
for
roof.
Yeet. Dex is for Kobe.
I'm
He's
gonna
trying to eat it, if it sounds like it.
I am going to pull up the map so you can see the layout. You
Actually,
are
that's
here.
a fair point.
You
Okay,
are
yeah,
right here.
Yeah, so relative, depending on which window I have, so that it probably would be a strength check to make sure that I can throw it that far.
If I am imagining the layout correctly. Okay.
I want
Your
this
window points out this way.
Okay,
Good luck at that.
I mean, is there anything like within like maybe like 60, 70 feet range of like a roof?
Roofs.
Take a look at this plot.
I didn't know if this was to scale, or if there was. Yeah, okay. Then I would like to.
Yeah, this is all contact clue right here. That's all. This is all it is right here. If you're gonna yeet it, just yeet.
Yeet it.
Give me a second. I will.
This is hilarious.
CK
I would
doesn't
like
know this, but as a
to-
player, my heart is crushed. She's worked really hard.
Happened to me.
I will. I would like to look around the window. Is anyone looking on the backside? Like, is there anyone who can see the window?
Nope.
I would like to jump down.
In the clear.
What was that?
You're in the clear.
And then I would like to throw the rabbit on the roof I was currently on, or was on. Strength check.
Yeah.
But so you're jumping down from the second story and then just...
No. I think he's trying to do like a hook shot to get it.
Oh
on
no,
Okay.
I will jump down if I need be. You want me to athletics to jump down first?
And oh man. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Just
Okay.
what happened?
Can we just do a
Oh
general?
no!
Please.
I think I
Do
have.
Do I hurt a little bit?
You will hurt a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Question from my side. Has there been a bit a loud enough bang that Seiko could hear it?
I mean, I jumped in some grass.
I mean, you're a 6'8" tall person. That's gonna make a noise.
You're also an old man. Your bones can crack.
I don't know if Seiko hears it because you're still on the bottom floor.
Yeah,
I don't know if
roll
it's like a
perception. I'm outdoors.
I was
You
gonna
haven't
say-
gotten the angels yet.
This was before I walked in, I suppose.
I would like to remind that a thunderous boom can be heard from 100 feet away. So unless this is thunder,
Thunder thighs.
I'm just gonna put into context. My passive perception is 12. I imagine that makes Masak's passive perception 14, but it doesn't actually say what his passive is.
wait, what?
I'm just saying passive perception.
There's
My
like
passive perception
no,
is higher than yours.
Oh no, sorry. It's my passive perception is 22. Yeah, he has a
There.
+2 to what was it? My perception checks. So my
Well-
passive perception is 22. So his would be 24. Yeah.
Well, first, there's no window or anything from where you're pointing Seiko. From the stairs to the mistress's office to Urk and his little counter and seats. There's like no window there. I don't think you'll possibly see it.
I didn't know if I would hear like a crashing.
I gotta
Well, you're
find
going
out
through
if you.
multiple solid walls with passive perception. That'll probably get you like.
I don't know.
I mean, you could look at the rules again, but I think that's only like.
How
Depend.
could
How many?
this
If there are 2
happen?
walls. DM, is there 2 walls in between?
No.
Okay, 1 wall. I guess it would depend on how loud it is. Do you want me to roll stealth check?
A stealth
Well,
fall?
wait. All right. Baby steps first.
Yeah, 7
How do I
athletics to fall.
how do I roll damage for this?
Well, how tall is
D100.
it? How tall is it?
2 stories.
Slightly more than 20 feet.
Slightly
So
more
is
than
it-
20 feet.
Isn't that a D6 per 10 feet?
Then I call bullshit on all the fucking never mind. All the fucking
No,
strides.
maybe. Well, it's a second story, and I'm trying to count squares and math. I never
I see-
did good at math.
See, the funny thing is, like, I imagine Damon's character is like Shed Ninja, and he just killed his character. Trying to get rid of, like,
Well-
rabbits.
Well, given that he was able to ethereal stride, which is only 3 squares, I figured it was only like a 15-foot drop.
Fair enough.
A story is roughly around 10 feet.
So within the 3 square limit.
So I would assume if you're jumping from a window, that's about 15 feet.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay,
So that would be 1d6 and a half.
D6 it is. D,
At least
you
that's
have
what
to
it is in 5e.
Yeah,
It's a
it's just
d6.
D6.
I don't know what it is in this.
just
Oh,
a
it's just a D6, yeah.
stop making crazy decisions. Or
not that really
keep doing
crazy. I'm doing what needs to be done here. Like
My girl's trying to give you breakfast, and
I
she's
get it,
really
but there's a
happy.
reason. Maybe I'm like vegetarian or something, and I don't want to disappoint you.
You take 5 damage as you,
Okay.
as you fall.
Oh, my knees!
My hip, no!
Yeah.
My leg.
No, I was drinking!
But I would like to chuck the bunny on the roof.
Did you actually make a sound when you took the 5 damage? As you don't really land that gracefully.
I mean, just I don't know. Probably like a. I mean, he's an old man. He's pretty used to pain.
It's sad that I'm already there.
Okay. Roll the yeet for Kobe. yeah, Kobe. Sorry.
Yeet or Kobe?
12.
That's a yeet.
I mean, it's probably only 20 feet, so. Does my strength ability match the AC of the house?
What's the house's AC?
I mean, it is pretty big.
I would say it's about. Oh, you're the DM. You go.
You just, David, you see this rabbit corpse smack into one of the windows as it just slowly falls back to the ground.
I will try again.
Do we get a perception for that? Because that's gonna make a sound.
Yeah. I call bullshit if I don't hear that.
Yeah. That is a solid squish, thud, and glass sound.
Oh my god.
Seiko, you're on the bottom. You're on the bottom floor.
Yeah, I'm throwing it up to the 2nd floor.
And
It's
I was.
funny. It's soft and squishy.
A window isn't. It has bones.
Like I said, I also want to say, and I'm gonna send a message to Moose for DMness.
okay.
I just
go-
imagine,
go
like,
ahead.
Damus just basketball pitched this thing right into a window.
Me
Like,
too.
Like its foot or something got caught on my hand, so it just like instead of going where I wanted it, it just flung right at it. Like, oh god.
Generally, what I would have done is if I was calling that, I said he would have hit the 1st story window in front of Seiko.
Oh, god.
There's no window on that side. He already
I
accepted
know.
That's her, yeah. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
it. Should not be this
I think
fucking
it-
hard to throw a goddamn rat on.
Most, you're making me want to DM again. This is so much fun.
I was actually hoping like he kind of lobbed it in the air, but like it didn't go as far enough, so he just like kind of fell back down. He caught it. It's like
Ugh. I'm getting
It's
hit
like,
with so
eh.
much here.
It's like when you're throwing a baseball at walls just so you catch yourself.
Sorry, Moose.
I think I'm thinking.
I also like how she's getting real personal about hearing something that her character has no idea that was intentionally happening.
Yeah, but again, you hear a sound, well, thud against a window.
You're also inside of a bar.
So I hear a thud
People
against
like
a window.
moving, walking around. There's sound. There's walls in between.
Even
mean,
if
just
I,
the
d-
distance
even if
alone.
I don't hear it, I'm pretty sure I'm massacred.
Look, I have heard things from about things hitting like windows and shit. I've heard stuff from across the house and that kind of stuff.
I'm just following the rules of 4E.
I live in Florida. I hear birds hit against windows all the time.
Well, in this case, rabbits.
Yeah, that's bigger.
Either way, I'll wait for Moose to make a decision on that.
It's okay. I already have an out.
What do you mean? This is not how you eat rabbit.
Yeet. Oh, okay, I'm checking the guide here.
Meanwhile, Ben is just enjoying a nice breakfast.
It's Bim.
You know, this whole time since Yeast never got to enter Angels, I was gonna have her literally just kick the door open. So this whole time, just imagine her with her leg up, going, "Wait for it, wait for it."
And you're trying to Shrek? Come on. Oh, okay.
The lengths this is going just to cover up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to throw a rabbit on a roof.
I just love it. I love it so much.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
I didn't do nothing. I'm just saying that now. It's what
you keep
Damon's
asking
fault.
if you hear it.
Yeah, you get every single little thing. Like, do I hear that? Do I hear that? Like,
Yeah, because I have good ears.
because I have to say though, an old man falling out of a window and a rabbit hitting a window, those should be about the same.
Well, I would think you would hear the old man first. That's what I would say.
So if one's to no, it's just like, eh. Because then what if I fail again? Are you gonna check again? Check again?
If it's a sudden sound, then yes.
I mean, if you keep on pelting this rabbit at windows, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a certain
I
point
get it.
where-
Trust me. I'm only gonna try this once more. Like, fuck, okay, one more time. Ugh.
You do this for hours. The building is now red.
Seiko, you know, Damon has been in his room for a long time. Quite a little bit. It's like
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long 2 minutes.
For an impatient animal, yes.
Yeah, and let's face it, she's very impatient. Yeah. She just she just go upstairs and knock on the door and see if the door's open. In fact, I don't know where Damon's room is. Do I know where Damon's room is?
She's never gone to my room.
No, I haven't. No.
But was she there when
Wait.
you guys run to
I
the
did
rooms?
no. I did sniff you though. I know your scent, so I'm gonna smell the air to see if I can find your scent again, to find out which room that you was primarily staying at, and then go to that room and just open the door.
Ooh, clever.
Before your next strength check, Damus, Seiko, roll that perception.
Shall do.
What does your nose tell you?
After resolve that we're taking a break.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Me too.
She probably knows the room. Go ahead and jiggle that handle.
Jiggle the yeah.
Yeah.
You sniff your way there.
Yeah.
Jiggle the handle.
I shall jiggle the handle.
Damn
Nice
it.
jiggles.
Is it locked?
Yeah, it's locked. There's ain't
Chico,
no way I'm
it's-
going to my room not locked.
Seiko, it's locked.
Are you okay in there, old man? Did you choke on the rabbit? I hope you didn't choke on the rabbit. It was a really good rabbit.
I would like to
Nothing.
spend my action to throw the rabbit. Once I hear this, onto the roof one more time.
Wait. I don't know if you even. Do you even hear that?
I mean, if she heard the rabbit hit the window, I probably heard that.
No,
That
I
is
think she was
fair.
just worried about.
My
Um,
passive's pretty high too.
No, I think she was just going. She was just.
Oh, she's just going. Okay, so
Yeah,
she,
the ruling was you were taking a while,
okay,
so she
but
was
now
checked.
she's not. Okay, so I'm still just gonna take an action to try to throw the rabbit. If I don't hear,
Okay.
regardless, that's my next action.
Yep. You roll the yeet.
Low roll, low roll, low roll.
Damn it.
Aw.
Oh, okay. I think that just about does it. You just toss the rabbit, and it's not just like a little tiny thud as it just hits the roof.
And then I would like to spend my move action to ethereal stride back into my room.
Hmm. I need to decide something real quick. I gotta decide if it doesn't roll off the roof or not.
Actually, that's a good question. Roll for it.
Yeah. I say
Oh, I
that's
mean,
it.
sure.
I mean, this is an angled roof.
Yeah.
I would call this a D100 and then whichever way it
I'm-
goes.
I imagine it rolls onto the other side near the entrance.
That
Ben
happens.
Ben walks over. What's a dead rabbit doing here? Just like enters the bar like, oh, that's weird.
Okay, Davis, you yeet the rabbit. It goes onto the roof, and you're thinking, okay, now I just gotta pop back into my room, and you'll ethereal stride. Okay, Yeast, make a perception check.
Come on, I just hope this happens. Come on, go.
Jesus
Come on.
percepting.
You have your leg lifted up, and you're just like, wait for it, and then you look to the right, and at the entrance of the near the tavern, you just see a rabbit. You just see a rabbit corpse just fall to the floor. Like, it's not a sound, but you just see a dead rabbit corpse just thud to the floor.
Hop!
What?
Oh my god, someone killed the house. He lied to you.
How could this happen?
Happened to me!
Okay, so what? Do you go check?
Yes!
Okay.
He rushes over and checks.
I would like to remind you that this is a pretty mangled rabbit.
He's
Yeah.
pick.
There's
He's
bite,
pick.
there's
But-
bite marks on it. It's probably got a few broken legs by now.
Yeah, it's
It is a mess.
probably difficult to identify.
Try it. Yeast, try a nature check.
The ears are the only thing left.
Yeah.
I'll give you maybe a bonus because Hops you kind of know that Hops is wearing stuff.
Yeez just rushes over. Hop! No! Speak to me, Hop! You're not Hop.
I mean,
Oh.
he could have fallen off.
As
Or
soon
the
as
bastard stripped him down.
I'm just going to assume with that is a completely different color than Hop. Like it's a white rabbit instead of brown.
It actually is white, so that is an easy way to tell.
So, you're not Hop. Hop! He just
shit.
bites into it.
Oh shit, yeah, free meal just rained down from the sky. Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, you,
At least
Well, have you
someone
talked about-
appreciated breakfast.
Hey, okay, I appreciated it. Maybe I'm a vegetarian.
Nah.
This is a free meal given
You're
to
getting
Yeez.
offended on the. Never mind, I can't. Okay, yeah.
okay, Yeast, your boys and Avila, because she forgot to follow Seiko in, are watching you yell the Hops, and you're holding this corpse, and you're like, wait a minute. Like you just start nomming on this rabbit a little bit.
I just look over like, you want some? And I literally gesture over a leg.
All the boys are like, no, you're good. But you take the time to eat the rabbit. Okay, everyone, just take a break. Take
Okay.
Break
10
time.
minutes, please. Jeez.
Thank you, Moose.
No. No problem.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
I feel legit bad for offending Seiko, even though I didn't offend Seiko, and I am not, Damus. Me personally, I feel bad. There's probably a reason for it, though.
I'm sorry, I have Yeez's soul going life beam food. Free meal!
Yeah.
See, the funny thing is, like, I don't even imagine she's like being like, delicate about it. She's just like nomming the hell out of this thing, like right in front of the bar door, and like people are like walking out, like, oh my god.
Like, what the
No,
fuck?
literally, she's like holding, like, speak to me, Hop, speak to me. Oh, you're not Hop. Open mouth and just shove it in.
I like to think that Hops is somewhere in the corner watching Yeez just eat a rabbit in front of him.
Hey, man, oh.
Joys of energy drinks.
Try to find something real quick.
Operation. Stupid vape cartridges when they break. You gotta like try to rewire it, and you have no tools to do it. I don't care if you're kidding. It still hurts. I still hurt legit.
Here, so you can visualize what what Yeez did.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what I actually thought. What's it called? Seiko's like.
Yep.
I'm gonna go out for a cigarette.
I shall be back as well.
Oh, I'm all.
I just think it's funny the lengths that this whole thing it was beautiful so much. Oh god.
It's amazing.
And what I was really hoping for was she was like by I assumed like there's like a common window in the hall. That's what I was assuming, right? But I was just
Right.
hoping like she's kind of like leaning to the old man's door. Are you okay? And then you hear another bang and stuff. That's why I was like low roll, low roll.
Right.
This is funny.
Yeah. Shenanigans.
Oof. I was prepared for trouble, but not this.
But not for double.
Not for double trouble.
Pokemon joke.
You had plans for Yeez, but Yeez had no plan.
I didn't have plans for yeast. Why?
Let me go.
I posted a Twitter link to what Seiko's probably doing.
Take a gander.
Yeah, but at first I was thinking like basically Damus would be kind of like throwing it up, but like it's not reaching the roof quite yet, so he has to go around pick it up, throw it up, not quite reach the roof yet. I was like hoping that would happen, but then no, he just like got a fastball pitch into the window.
Yes.
I wonder whose
Seiko
window
knew
the
this-
rabbit. I wonder whose window the rabbit smacked into.
Yeah, I'm wondering that as well.
Whoever's window is, there's going to come and see a rabbit-shaped blood stain.
Yeah.
If Seiko knew what was going on, yes, she would be making those noises. If she
Imagine
knew.
it's not only bloody, but there's like a streak kind of mark as it like kind of slid down.
You just see a streak
Okay,
and two paws next to it.
It was a 7, not a natural 1. Give me some credit.
It hit a window, and it was bloody.
I think
Yeah,
natural
yeah.
one.
A natural one would have gone through the window.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Not only through a window, but if there was someone on the other side of the window, they'd probably scream as well.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't even a 7. It was a 12.
Mhm.
No, that was. Oh yeah, that's right.
No. 7 was my failure to get down. 12 was my roll to throw it.
Yeah.
So I got above a 10.
Yeah. Yeah. It was still funny as hell, though. I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
Trust
funny
me, I got
thing-
5 hit points to prove it, how funny it was. It's gonna hurt
Yeah,
the
but
old man
no-
for a week.
Yeah, no, legit. I was like, like, oh god, did Damon just kill his character? he's like Shed Ninja, where he's like super strong, but like he's got that like a minimum amount of hit points.
I mean, he's old.
You see him walking around with a bigger limp than usual.
No, I just got dislocated hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To match the other dislocated hip from just standing up the other day.
I just like also everyone was like, oh, did I hear that? Did I hear that? And meanwhile, Ben's just like, he's just shopping into his bacon and eggs, just like, oh, how's your day, Benita?
Somebody once told me the world.
So we just waiting on Moose?
I'm having a cigarette as well.
I just thought I've never had a rabbit in real life. I should probably eat some.
I
You
should
probably
too.
should.
It's meat, not that very good.
It's
Yeah, like,
a
it's
bit.
Gamey is what I heard.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I
Which
did
I
hear
guess,
you
like-
Sorry, I did hear you can't eat, like, if you had the diet of pure rabbit, you can't eat it because it'll kill you.
Mm. Probably doesn't have the nutrients you need.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Or you just don't want to eat it because it's rabbit. And then you just start.
And yet you can live off of spam.
I mean, spam's delicious, man.
You need to fry it.
Well, duh.
I have
I mean, you
tried
know,
your
like-
American spam. It is good. I will give you that
Yeah.
much. I'm not having spam here though. No, that'd be crap. No.
You just don't want to have to cook it.
Oh no, I was gonna send you something the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Aw. Cutie little furry fox.
He has an egg.
Yeah,
Oh,
they do like eggs.
I'm so it's adorable. Oh, that's so cute. I want to cry.
Also, I love how the last session it was like, you know, all about this big drama. There wasn't even that much drama over the deal. Now, like the biggest drama we had was just this: it's how to deal with this rabbit. Warms the heart.
Also, sorry, I've been back, but brother made me a hot and fresh cheesesteak, so I must eat it while it's fresh.
I need to run to the other room real quick. Literally, give me like a couple seconds.
Go ahead.
1,000, 2 1,000.
I like to think this is what Seeker was doing when she was hunting the rabbit, just in that sequence. Big. Good old traditional mousing.
Oh,
Much more funnier in snow than it is on land, but still, nose diving into snow.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
okay. Despite me eating this cheesesteak, is everyone back?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm back.
Yeah, I just need to get something to drink. I realized I was out of drink, and I can't do this voice without drink.
Okay. Eve,
Geese.
you got this rabbit. Your boys and this deer-like lady is staring at you. What do you do?
Oh yeah, I need to use my manners. You want some?
Yeah, they already declined, as you asked before.
Well, I'm going to open up my backpack and put it next to literally Opal.
You're putting the rabbit corpse next to your cat.
I mean, he can eat.
I imagine it's like half eaten too, isn't it?
Yeah, I share everything with Opal.
Meow. As you just put the dead rabbit.
I'm
Just
just
go
gonna pet Opal's head and just like put my backpack back on.
All right, we need to see the girls.
All right, you pretty much head inside.
I Shrek the door open. Somebody once told me.
Ben,
Yes.
you're probably just having some kind of nice talk with Benita while you're eating your brunch. And
Yep.
then as you're saying something, like as Benita's like saying something, it's like, and then that's when I discovered somebody. And then you see the door just get kicked open, and there is Yeast.
Kind of Ben just kind of like he just kind of like gets visibly shaken for a second, and then he
Everybody, Yeast, you can see that everybody just looks as soon as you like bang the door open.
yeah.
But you also see that Yeast brought friends.
Hello. We're by the we're right next to the door, right? We're at the corner. Does that understand?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeast, I think the name was.
Geese.
Hi.
Okay, so you kick the door and your leg is still out. Like, what do you do?
Yeez is here, and Yeez is hungry. Hi.
As soon as you say hungry, like Verona's head pops out from like the little box. It's like, did somebody say hungry? Yeez!
Verona!
Quick question. Because, like, I assume she took a bite of that raw, bloody rabbit corpse. Like, is her,
Yeah.
her mouth just, like, covered in blood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. That's
Ben
why.
still has,
That's why everyone keeps looking.
Yeah, Ben, like, looks even more, like, confounded, like... He just kind of has, like, that face, like,
I want to roll a quick insight to see if Yeez puts two and two together of the queer looks and the blood.
Go ahead.
Wait, that's intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah. Nope. You gave them all a big dumb grin with your bloody, like slightly bloody teeth, just looking at them all.
People run out of the fucking restaurant because there's a blood-covered goblet just walked in.
Meanwhile, Yi just thinks that she is absolutely beautiful, and that's why they're looking at her.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I'm beautiful, but you don't need to stare.
And Yeez is
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
walk in.
You actually see one person covering their mouth as if they're about to like vomit.
Ben was kind of leaning forward to Bonita. She certainly knows how to make an entrance, doesn't she?
Yes, yeah, she does.
But Yeez is gonna walk up to the girls, or is there only one girl working right now, or is it two?
You don't know if Benita actually works there, but you do see her. You do see her and a Dragonborn sitting at a table in the. See, at like a table in the corner.
And I've seen this Dragonborn before because
Yep.
he was at the meeting.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeez is going to walk to a table and say, "Hello" to the Dragonborn, and then to Verona, she is going to take off her hat, do a bow, and then
Ben, you do see a bit of some bald spots on Yeese's head as she takes off this hat and bows to the woman. Anything else?
and if Verona won't stop her, Yeez is going to take her hand and kiss the back.
You gotta remember, Verona's working in the back, so you.
Yeah,
have
she's
to,
like in the kitchen.
Oh,
Benita's,
we'll just bow.
Benita's the one that's right here.
Vanita, then. Go walk up to Vanita and do that, then. That's player confusion. So bow to Bologna, the one... Bologna? Bow to the one... The,
This one's Benita,
Mhm.
and the one working in the kitchen is Verona. So
blow,
yeah, Ben.
blow a kiss to the one in the kitchen, and then kiss the hand of the one that's out here.
Roll charisma.
With disadvantage? Bloody, like, kiss mark?
This lipstick is just my shade.
There.
There. Verona catches the kiss, and Benita does not act hostily against you. Your bloody mouth, just kissing her hand.
As always, pleasure to see you both. And nice to see you too, Dragon Man.
Yes, nice to see you. He just says it just like that. Like he's like a little bit like just perturbed by like your actions. That's pretty visible to see. Like it's a visible thing to see.
Everyone looks at me like that. I'm used to it.
Yeah, but the men just start coming in.
So, are you hungry?
Well, I was a lot hungrier, but incidentally, I got a free snack on the way here. I could use for some drink, though.
Oh, do you want something harder, or do you just want some orange juice?
I mean, it's morning, isn't it? I'm surprised I'm still sober.
Benita says, it's practically about noon.
I'm
Yeah.
really surprised I'm still sober.
All right. Well, but Ben's like, well, how about we go to grab a drink at the bar then?
Oh, but I walked all the way here.
Well, out of character, they don't serve drinks here. I remember that, right?
Alcohol kind? No, they don't.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually don't serve alcoholic drinks here.
Oh, well, I'll drink later.
Okay.
I would like to spend some time here then.
Okay, totally. Well, grab a chair or whatever.
Yeez is going to grab a chair, put the backpack with Opal in it in one, and then pull up a chair and try to climb into that chair herself.
Ben, you hear meow as he just slowly puts the bag down.
Oh, you have a cat.
Yeah, Yeez climbing up on a chair. Yeah, this is Opal. Opal, you want to come out? And Yeez going to just pat the table.
Do you open the bag?
The bag is never latched. He can come out and go as he pleases, but it usually is closed, so sun's not beating down on him.
All right, Ben. As soon as you see the bag open, you just see a dead, partially eaten rabbit corpse in there.
Ben just says that very wide-eyed like what the fuck? So you put your snacks with your kitten?
Meow.
What do you mean? We split the snack half and half.
You see a little bit of blood on the cat's mouth.
Fair. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Goblinoid cats usually are very omnivorous. Usually eat their kittens, too.
Ben's gonna whisper to Verona. You sure you guys don't serve alcohol here? I could really use it.
You're talking to Benita.
Yeah.
Rona overhears, and they both say, "Try next door."
Fair. I guess I'll. Actually, wait. Ben does have his flask.
All right, you can go ahead and drink it if you want.
Yeah, he will sip out of his flask.
But yes, all the boys just do start piling in, and Hops, of course.
Everybody, get in here.
They get in here. I think the place is practically packed by now.
Yes, only if we were paying customers, then they would be rolling in money.
And Verona pops out, and she's like, "Who's hungry?" And they're like, "Yeah!" They're like, "Ah!" They're just cheering for food.
I imagine just tiny little meows as well in the course.
Yes.
So, what was your name again, Dragon Boy person?
Ben.
Ben. Okay, Ben. How have you been?
All right. I slept a lot. Yeah, I was real tired after that day.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I can imagine.
How about you? How did things go on your end?
Well, the boys all agreed to the partnership, and well, we got really, really drunk last night. I don't know how else to put it.
Fair.
But that said, everything seems to be going swimmingly. Took a big horsing, some conversation, a lot of beer, but they all came around.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about you guys have your fill here? And do you want me to just hop over to Mrs. Jackson and just let her know?
That would be great, actually. I'm going to be waiting on a friend of mine as well as Hobbs to escort her here. Have some breakfast with her, and if you're fine, I'll go along with you after that.
Okay, sure. So, out of character. So you're saying you want to eat first, and then we'll go together.
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially, after breakfast and having time with Handy Candy, Geese is saying, as a representative of the bandit group, probably good for Geese to go along with.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's fine. Ben will just kind of sip his flask.
All right. As Verona starts taking orders, Tico, what are you doing? All right, you're checking on Damus. Damus, you're back into your room.
I'm
What
just
do you
gonna.
do?
Oh, I don't hear like any response. I'm just gonna keep knocking on the door. It's like, old man, are you okay?
Then you're probably gonna hear a couple doors or steps towards the door, and then
Aren't you limping, like or something?
I mean, I'm always limping.
That's
Um,
fair.
so I will, go to the door and crack it. Hello.
I was just making sure you didn't choke on the rabbit. I know it was quite big, and I know you got old man teeth, so I didn't know whether you'd be able to crush the bone or not. But I hope it was delicious for you. Big happy smile on her face.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And I just reach towards my water skin and be like, oh, I forgot this.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. What are we doing
And
today?
oh, I was just gonna sit at a table till the Bentley came back.
Ah, Bentley. She's just gonna pause there for a few moments, trying to think who Bentley is. Be like,
Would you like to join me?
Okay. And yeah, and she'll have like Masak follow her in as well. Like,
Borg.
Okay. I go down to one of the tables in the bar and I sit down. Continue drinking my whiskey, sipping on it, not getting like too drunk or anything, just sipping.
Masak like sits between the two of you.
I pull out a little bit more of the beef jerky since they went and ate rabbit instead, and just give it to Masak.
He's looking at you like, give me like a nod. This nod of acceptance and thanks. Mm. He just he takes the jerky happily. Okay, well, I guess you're both waiting.
I don't know if it's happening.
I have no
She's
clue where
just,
anyone is, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna sit and wait.
I'm just
Okay.
waiting, pondering, looking around.
Yeah, as Rona's like getting orders from like everybody. You know, a few minutes have passed, and you do hear the doors open, and you see Hops. There's Hops, and he brought somebody with him. Unless Yeast is like looking specifically. Yeast, 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 Yeast. Poor Yeast. Yeast died of starvation.
Yep, he was waiting for his food for too long.
Fact. I just now realized that I had my mic muted.
Fair.
Yes. As soon as the door opens, I'm assuming since you were waiting for somebody, you're probably keeping an eye out.
Yes.
You do see Hops, and they brought that person you asked for.
Hops! Handy! Over here!
Hi, Yeast! And Hops is like, hi, Yeast.
Hi, Hops. Hi, Andy. Candy, right?
Yes.
Right, all right. Ben, this is Candy.
Hello.
And you see another goblin.
Nice to meet you, Candy.
Is likewise, like doing that slight pause, trying to get like your name.
Candy, this is Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a dragonborn.
Yes.
Yeah, you see this goblin. It's kind of like almost the exact opposite of geese. They're like kind of dressed better, and it doesn't have like the same kind of posture that Yeast has. Doesn't Yeast still have the blood
Yes, where one is Pharaoh, half clothed and covered in blood. The other one actually looks like a civilized person.
So
Jeez,
is
you look
Can
dirty. That's what she says.
Well, I look it. You are it.
so is Candy a member of your group?
Not exactly. We have history. We came from the same brood. She actually left the brood though, and has been living among you folk for a while.
Okay.
Yes, that's true. She has lived here for quite a while.
Yeah, she's actually a member of this town, and well, helping me fit in, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh, yes. By the way, and you see that she has something on her arm. You know exactly what it is.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes.
He just has the gimme hand.
She hands it to you. Then you do see Candy give this kind of vest to Yeast.
What is it?
This is my jacket. I've been waiting for it to be repaired for a while. Thank you so much, Candy.
And you see, Yee's literally rip off her shirt and then put this jacket on.
Then you see a topless goblin.
Ben takes another swig of his flask.
You're so much more comfortable. I've missed this jacket.
You're like turning around, you know, look at yourself with some different angles.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's like turns her back to you, Ben,
Mm-hmm.
you see something on the back of her vest,
Mm-hmm.
and it's words, and it says "Goblin in the streets" and "Goblin in the sheets." That's what it says on the back of her vest.
Ben takes a longer sip of his flask.
Thank you so much, Candy. You want to have breakfast with me?
Sure.
Yeah, me and the, well, former bandit group here, we're actually, enjoying ourselves a bit of breakfast here. And, have you met the angels? I assume you have. You've been here longer than I have.
Oh, the twins? Yeah, I've seen them before.
Why didn't you tell me about them sooner? They're so cute, Candy.
I didn't think you were ready.
I wasn't. I really wasn't.
I appreciate your honesty. They're not stealthing. You just hear all this happening. And Benia's just like still looking at her blood, like the bloody kiss mark on her hand. She's like just staring at it, like.
Well, it's nice to see you again. I wanted to try some form of breakfast. And, well, unfortunately, most of the boys aren't going to be able to pay, but I hope to pay at least.
You do hear like and you do hear Bovis. It's like don't worry about it, Yeast. It's on me.
Okay, Candy, let's see on his tab.
I like free food is the best food. She starts. She's like waiting for her orders and stuff like that.
So other than idle chit chat of just two goblin girlfriends talking about the past, nothing else for use.
Okay.
Ben's gonna be kind of like following the conversation as well as probably taking healthy doses of his flask.
Yeah, Yeast, you do feel like a poke on your back as Benita reads what's on it out loud. It's like, goblin in the streets and goblin in the sheets. Clever. You didn't notice that it was on the back? So this is kind of
Yeast visibly blushes.
Well, that's what it says. So she's like poking your back.
You see Yi stand up on a chair and try to seat her back. What? What'd you do, Candy? What'd you do with my jacket, Candy?
Do you take it off to look?
No, she's literally. You know when a dog catches their tail, literally going around.
Yeah, you're trying to look, but from what your angle, you can't see.
Yeah, trust me, it says that.
Yeez is visibly flustered.
You can't see.
And then who was the person that pointed out again?
Bonita first, and then Ben confirmed it.
Okay, it's a goblin thing. Yes, it's a goblin thing. It means yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. It means exactly what you think it means.
I figured, yes.
I wasn't expect to laugh at that, but I did.
It's funny if you denied it, I was going to do an inside check, but I don't think anyone was necessary.
Bruno says, "I thought it means you could eat a lot," and she does. That's what Bruno says from the little window.
Yes, and that's what it means. I don't know if I need a bluff or something just to keep solidified that.
Go ahead.
$18.
All right, let's see if that beats some passives. Okay.
I guess it depends on what you're in for that night. And as Ben sips from his flask, because it does not beat his passive.
Even the girls do laugh at that.
If there's a mug by Yeez is just sipping very hard, just like.
Unless you want some juice.
Yes.
Okay, you pretty much asked for like a thing of juice. You're just like.
Essentially trying to use the mug to hide her.
Kind of cut out there. Did you get that?
He's using the mug to hide her embarrassed face.
Mm-hmm.
Not get that at all.
I understood.
Yes, just hiding herself with the mug by drinking.
Got it.
Probably even pulling her hat down a little bit.
All the goblin chain.
Yeez can dish it, but she can't take it.
Oh, that's so true. Seiko and Damus, you do see Avila, come out, go into the bar.
Avila, hello! And she's just gonna wave. Okay.
She waves back and she just like gets closer to you guys and Masak.
Huh. I was gonna say, I thought it was following. Where did you go?
So, and I was like, she just like get close to say, it's like, funny thing,
Huh?
you seem to rush off to go find the old man, and then I saw the goblin eating a rabbit.
A rabbit?
Yeah, it fell from the roof. Or something. I don't know.
Why
Yeah.
would a rabbit fall from the roof?
The goblin was yelling like hops, and then ran to it, and then said, it wasn't hops. So she then started to eat it. It looked very dead.
A very strange town indeed.
Can I do like an intelligence check to like try and figure out why the rabbit would have fell from the sky, essentially. You know, or is there like an insight on the old man type thing?
Damus, give a check.
What I said was 100% honest. This is a strange town.
But you are still trying. It's
But
a
you're trying
lie
to
by
hide
omission.
something.
I am not doing. I said exactly what I said.
Lie by omissions are still lies.
But
It's-
that's not how the roles work.
I was gonna say, do you want me to do an insight or intelligence moves? Like insight to see if like the old man's hiding something, or intelligence to figure out that's someone like, I don't know, threw a rabbit onto the roof and it fell.
If you think it's your rabbit, make an insight check.
Yeah.
So what? Do I have to roll something for it?
Yeah.
But what? What I said was the truth. I'm not understanding what
Diplomacy
Okay.
then.
It's a lie by omission, though.
It's really not like. It's not how this. It's not how the rule works.
Lie is hiding.
Wait, Adam, let's-
Go ahead. I'll lie. I'll do whatever.
He's hiding something.
Did you eat the rabbit, old man, or did you not like the rabbit? She's got like the.
That's a strange question, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I was gonna say, can I do a charisma check? I basically want to give him like a fox puppy eyes of sadness.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I walk away.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Aw.
POI. Imagine that guy with the coffee gif I showed you before. Just
Yeah.
imagine that, but with Damus. Except he's not pouring out the coffee. He just walks away. He just gets up and then walks away.
Nice.
Yes, Zico. As soon as you make the puppy eye, he just stands up. And what are you gonna do? Like, where are you walking to specifically? Damus?
Huh?
You said you were gonna walk away. Are you going anywhere specific?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away from the table, kind of yawning and stretching, and go up to my room.
Okay, Zico. You see that?
I don't think he liked the rabbit. Aww. You just feel.
Sure, just gave the rabbits a mouse sack, Avalis said. You would have probably ate it. Bork. Or whatever. That's what he says.
Aw. Right, note to self. Old man doesn't like rabbit.
I love that it gives
What?
you like a pat, like pat.
Okay.
Maybe the big guy likes some rabbit or
Yeah, I imagine he'll like rabbit. I mean, he is a lizard. They tend to eat big fins. I suppose they. I wonder if he's like a crocodile. She's just got like a now thinking face of like, what does a lizard person eat?
A meal most foul.
I can imagine she just gives him a rat.
They just like turn up if it's just a deer on your front door. It's like, I think you might like deer. I mean, crocodiles eat deer, right?
you're not wrong. Avalis says.
See? You know,
So you're saying we gotta hunt deer next time?
maybe. I don't know. Deer's a bit bigger. We'll see though, we'll see. How about we'll sit and wait for the others though?
Alright, Zico. While you are waiting, you do see the mistress's door open at her office. You see like her and like the three guys come out, and it's like she's giving them like directions
Okay.
on where to go.
Mhm.
No intelligence check needed. You kind of figured he's obviously like pointing towards like where the hole was.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're pretty much seeing this, and as soon as he like points towards the direction, yeah, you just see the gentleman go up to the orc and
Okay. You know, Zika's just like sitting there waiting for the others.
okay.
Yeah.
Once you guys like get your orders in, you guys pretty much like everyone after like a long while, maybe possibly like like hmm. Well, it took time to get the orders and then start giving out food. Did you tell Verona what you wanted, Keys?
Ease.
Oh yeah, you wanted brunch, right?
Excuse me, what?
You wanted brunch, right?
Yes. Essentially, what he's going to order is liver and nuts.
Okay.
A small portion. You mean too easy?
Yes. Yeah, but like after an hour, like everyone gets their everyone's like literally got their food. Some people are like sharing food, all that kind of stuff.
Ease will offer any food. Will be like, you want to try this? Literally offering to everyone at the table.
Candy,
I'll
go
have a
ahead.
bite of that. I won't have rabbit though.
I'll try some. Candy says.
Ease just slides the plate over so it's easier for both of them to reach it.
Ben takes a little fork.
It tastes exactly like how a liver should taste.
Liver is a very almost gamey and tender, and I'm imagining a walnut dressing.
It's soaked in those nuts.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, so they would Ben would just kind of eat and make chit chat with the group as it goes on.
For a chit chat, I'm just going to propose in for flavor. Yeez is going to be talking about just a couple of stories she's picked up along the way. Being a bard and all. Just the simple stuff like, did you hear the one about the giant and the toothpick?
I have not, no.
Well, originally it was going to be an enchanted toothpick or anything, but the writer died halfway through it, so I just changed it to an actual tree because he's a giant, right? So it's a toothpick.
Okay.
You guys do spend time chatting and eating, and like eventually, like everyone's like pretty much done. Everyone's like full. You can definitely hear like moans and groans of like them with like you could definitely hear that they're full. Like you know, Dave just patting his guts. You hear that kind of stuff. Exactly.
He's probably do the same.
So, real quick, because Ben will ask for his check if he had to pay still. Are you ready to go see the mistress then?
Yes. I assume everyone's done. And Candy, we're gonna actually head out. Do you want to tag along, or do you got work you need to do?
Well, I got work to do. If all these strapping lads are going to be put to work. I gotta make the uniforms.
Speaking of, I actually didn't ask you, Candy. What do you do for a job?
I work with my hands.
Oh, so you're like a carpenter?
Kind of.
That too. She says.
She was really good with her hands. Really good.
Don't say it like that, Yeez. Like she's giving you like a little like bap on the shoulder.
Am I wrong?
No.
Can I do like an inside check to see, like, just try to get the flavor of what she kind of means?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
You kind of get the sense that whatever you can do with your hands, she does it.
Okay.
Whatever. If you catch my meaning.
That's what I'm saying, though. Is like, is that the meaning? Like, so is that what she does specifically?
Well, that and other Well, that and other things.
Okay.
What you're thinking of is just a hobby. The other stuff is the professional work.
She nods and like, yeah, yeah.
But
Fair
Yeez
enough.
gets it.
but the
You
best
know,
way I
gotta make a
can,
living somehow, I guess.
well, put it this way. Back home, she was the crafter of sorts. You know, every goblin's got to carry the weight. She was the one that put two and two together. That said, most of her things exploded or her fingers were too sticky. And yes, that has double meaning.
Ben just nods.
I like when the things explode, though.
And I like when your fingers are sticky.
Nah, you just like a little halfway.
But past is the past, and few things happened that she had to leave. And
Okay.
I'm not going to bother going in detail with that to spare you the shame, Handy. But yes, if you're actually going to be making the uniforms for these fellas, if you ever need anything, just let me know.
Oh, you know I will, Yeast. Just boops you on the cheek. Boop.
Good. But hope my boys don't give you too much trouble while you're outfitting them.
Nonsense.
Oh, that said, I need to go with Ben here to see the what was her name, Mistress?
Yeah, mistress, yes.
All right. Would you mind actually, Candy? Would you mind taking Opal with you for a bit? I'll come by and pick him up later.
Oh, sure. Meow. Like I just lift him up from under the arms and just place her into her arms, and she holds Opal all nice and snug.
Yeah, I just figured we're going to be in these stuffy rooms. He needs some room to roam around, and I can't quite do that one in the office.
I got plenty of room. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Candy. You're a lifesaver.
No problem. Let me know how it goes.
Will do.
And
All right.
you see her get up and you just see her leave.
Yeah, Ben just kind of gets up and is like, all right, well, afternoon, everyone. Bye, Benita. Catch you later, Verona. Ben just kind of leaves with the Verona in the kitchen, I assume.
You do see a hand poke out of the square, just waving by.
As Yeez walks out, she's going to give a very flamboyant bow to each of them and then head out.
And Bobus is like, "Yes, yeah, now."
Yeah, I'm going to do the final dotting the I's, crossing the T's with our work.
Well, if anyone's good at that stuff, it's you. So.
Well, we might be in trouble, but okay.
Oof. Okay, you do go over. Zico, you do see the opening of doors. Yeah. What do you want Hops to do? Did you want him to stay?
Hops will stay by me, I suppose. Come on, Hops, we got some business.
I like that word, business, busyness.
Well,
Yes.
you're my right hand. I need you there.
He looks at his hand paw. Okay. Siko, you do see the doors open, and you see Big Boy Dragonborn. You do see Yeast. And you see the rabbit.
Okay, she puts her hands to the air and she just goes, "Hello."
Hey, Seiko, how was the hunt?
It was pretty good. I caught a rabbit. And then she gets really excited, and then she thinks about the rabbit, and then she feels sad about the rabbit.
And then you can look at the rabbit, and you see the rabbit. He's like, and you just see the rabbit just take a sidestep right behind Ben, and you just see this rabbit just sidestep behind you.
That reminds me, actually, Seiko.
Yes?
A rabbit fell from the sky earlier. I didn't want to show you, Hops, because, I didn't know if he was your brother or something. But he fell from the sky all beaten and bloody.
It's too late. I'm terrified. He says.
Oh, if you say that, since you already say that, Hops, just pull what's left of the corpse out.
You see Ben just kind of like a little grossed out by it.
Question, do I recognize, as much as it's a mangled mess, do I recognize the rabbit as the rabbit I killed?
If a cat and a goblin both ate on it, plus
We
it
kinda
was down
messed up.
someone else's gullet, plus it was thrown into the window, plus it was initially... There's a lot going on with this rabbit.
I know,
It'd
just
probably be at high DC at the very least.
yeah, that's why I'm asking a DM if I need to make a check for that, or if it's impossible.
You do have smell, because you can still get the scent off of it.
Yeah.
Yeast, you mostly just ate the legs, right?
He's ate bit of the belly. I'm assuming Opal ate from the legs. She did rip off a leg to offer it to people, though.
It's kind of easy to tell because you still see that wound on its neck. You know that's exactly where you.
Does it still have a neck?
Well, Yeez ate directly the belly. I don't know what Opal ate, so that's up to the DM's discretion, and it would be missing a leg. So it still have the face.
I
You
get
gotta
it,
remember, it's a
but
cat.
it's
It takes
been
nibbles.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 people's mouths and thrown into a house twice.
Hmm.
Is
This
it?
poor rabbit.
Has
Make
it
a
been
check.
for? What was that? Sorry.
Make a check.
What check? What check am I checking?
Maybe.
Nature.
I was just about to suggest that.
And what was that?
He said nature.
Nature.
Oh, okay.
It's the same. It's the same colored rabbit. It's dead, and bloody and mangled. Just don't know if it's your rabbit.
Well, as thrilling as this is, Ben just kind of gestures at the two of them, like enamored with this bunny mystery. We actually, I should probably let Damus know that we got your side of the deal is covered. Do you mind briefing Seiko on that while I go get Damus?
Yeah, Damon should be upstairs in his room. And I was gonna say, Mr. Talking Bunny, I've already spoken to Yeez, I think. Is Yeez your name? Yeez, yes.
Yeez.
Yes, Yeast. His name is Yeast.
Okay, little green one. Yeah, I already spoken to the little green one. You're safe. I'm not gonna eat a talking rabbit.
At that point, Ben just walks away and just looks for Damus.
He pours away his flask and then just walks up the stairs.
Yeah.
I would just like to say from the bottom of the camera angle, just a single green hand with the rabbit leg pan just comes into the frame, offering it to Seiko.
Oh. She just
You're
like,
Awkward Rabbit.
yeah. She'll no. Look at the rabbit's like, no, you'll keep her. You'll keep her. You seem to enjoy her. Yeah.
Yes, but he's just finished eating. Now he has all this left over.
It's okay. I have a second.
Ah, in that case,
He's just going to just throw it back in the bag.
Yeah.
Pocket Rabbit.
Pocket Rabbit!
Yeah.
Look at it this way, Hops. If we need to ever make it look like you died, we got a decoy.
Okay.
At least for a little while. Eventually it'll rot.
All right. While you guys do that, Ben, you do go upstairs.
So Ben will go knock on Davis's room.
One
Davis.
minute, 1 minute.
Okay.
Slow shuffle to the door.
You do get your short rest, Damus.
Okay. Yes.
Hey, Davis, just want to let you know, Yeast is here. He said his side of the deal is, all good, so we're just waiting to talk to Mr. Jack. Figured you want to come down.
About what?
The deal.
I don't care about the deal. Just tell me when we're going for the next part of our job.
Oh, okay. Well, take care then. Ben just heads down. And Ben just goes like, okay, he said we can just go on ahead.
Okay.
That works for Yeast. At least Yeast don't have to worry about the terrifying man.
Vietnam flashbacks for Yeez.
Yeah. As you like go in, Ben, you see those 3 men looking at you as you go in.
Okay.
If you're just going.
Well, I assume me and Yeast and everyone else is gone.
Yeah, you don't know if the mistress would want to see them, so you just bring them just in case. You guys tag along?
Yeast.
Okay.
Yeast is representative for Bandit Clan. Yeast to be.
I mean, Siko, Masak, and
Yeah, I was
other.
I was gonna say I'll tag along.
Okay. You guys do enter the office.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she's like, Ben, Siko. What was your name again? Yeast?
Yeast. And this is Hops.
Yeast. Hello, Hops. Ma'am. You just hear, yeah, just a simple ma'am. As you all just find your seats. There's enough for, the 4 of you. And Masak just, sits right next to Siko. And okay, you guys are in the office.
So
Okay.
I would just like to say that Yeast talked to his people, and Yeast, if you could please.
Yes, Yeast. I did talk to my people, and after a night of convincing, the diplomacy, and drinking, they all agreed to the agreement. And even after they are done eating, they have offered to help your people with the rubble as well. So it will be a unified effort in that case.
That is quite excellent news. I did assemble some people myself to go along and help with the effort. Possibly, maybe take shifts. Help out however they can.
That is much appreciated of you. Thank you very much, Mr.
Nope.
So is everything all completely settled then, Mistress?
Well, they were willing, so yeah, I'm I'm going to complete my end of the bargain.
Okay.
They'll have work here. They will be.
And as we are working, I would ask one thing of you, mistress.
Yes.
Would you be okay with recognizing the bandit group as under a new name? The Boyees Union.
I can't tell if that's Moose's paws or Mr. Jack's paws.
Both.
This was part of how I convinced them is if they unionize, they're more easily able to work towards fair payment on their side. Plus, when you're in a bandit life for so long, you build family ties. And this is a way where we can still be seen as a unit, just a law-abiding unit.
And she's like actually thinking about this.
Well, I suppose it's better than just calling them the bandit group.
And they're gonna follow all the rules, like as she's doing like a both like hands pointing towards you, like
Yes, under this Boyees Union, both myself, Yees, and
Can you just give me the pronunciation of the bow guy again? Just his full name? Because I always want to say Boris, and I know that's not accurate.
Bovis.
Bovis. Bovis, uh, Yees, myself, and Bovis will be able to directly communicate if there are any infractions this way. So if one of our boys is out of line, we are able to file it and directly handle it instead of one of our boys infracting, say they accidentally kill someone on a job or something. This way, it doesn't show towards the whole group and it can be handled more effectively.
Want me to do diplomacy or something?
you don't have to. She's like, as long as one of you is in charge of this, then that's fine.
Yes, it is all I'm asking. This way we don't disband. Because if we were to disband, I'm pretty sure there'll be a vacuum of power. This way someone's still in charge, and we can report directly to you, and we are able to keep direct control over the boys.
Well, I had a job in mind for you personally, Yeast.
Ah, yes. Oh, that would be wonderful, actually. I'm going to need to work if I'm not banded anymore, actually. I had to think of this. Oh no, I'm having regrets.
Yeah,
What's this job?
accompanying these guys, and she points a finger towards big boy Dragonborn. You see Seiko and Avila, and you see the wolf. That's just a big wolf.
Bark.
Bork.
Bulk.
Well, what does it pay?
I pay fair, don't I, Ben?
Yeah, I would say so.
What is fair?
Why do you guys gotta do this to me? You know, sometimes it'll maybe be 70 gold, maybe more. You know. Depends.
That's per person, though. Actually, yes.
She nods
70
at that.
gold
Yeah.
per person. Do you provide dental?
Uh,
I'm not even sure if dental is a thing.
It's not. I'm definitely sure.
dental? She's like.
Ben, you less confused.
Yes. So back in Yee's clutch, we had you know goblins. We eat so much stuff, and it's not it's not uncommon for goblins to confuse meat with rocks. So we had to learn how to replace our teeth every now and then.
Okay.
So would you, if I take this job, would you cover any kind of medical mishaps to the sort of thing?
I don't know what dental is, but medical could probably be provided.
Yeah,
If you
like-
provide medical, that good.
Ben just looks so confused. Okay, when would you need this job by, and what are the details? He's just like trying to change the topic pretty obviously.
How many vacation days? Can you move the topic? You had plans for Yeez, but Yeez had plans for you.
I didn't have. I was kidding when I said that. Gee.
Sure.
Sure.
Anyway, as well, if they're going to be clearing the rubble, I mean, maybe after they're done, you guys can possibly, go check the place out. I suppose.
So kind of like further investigate these old ruins, sort of.
You mean you're gonna pay me to check the basement of my house, essentially?
You could say that, yes.
I mean, I was gonna do it for free, but okay, I'll take 70 gold for that.
I mean, if you're going to do it
No,
for free,
no,
she's joking. Like, okay. Just wave with the hand. It's
Okay, simple enough. Do we know how long it would probably take to clear the rubble? I mean, like, was it a lot, East?
I mean, what do you consider a lot? I mean, some of those boulders are bigger than me, and some of them are bigger than Bovis.
Are the gaps in between the boulders tiny enough? Because if
What do you want me to roll for that?
Hmm.
Well, I mean tiny, I mean specifically for a tiny creature to go through.
Yeah, he's like asking what it would be to recollect that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, he already. It wasn't like too far ago that he needs to like roll something to remember it.
Okay.
There's definitely not like enough room for something small to squeeze through it.
But what about tiny?
Tiny, no.
Okay.
No, unfortunately, it was pretty solid amounts of rubble. Maybe we can make a dent. I remember when we first started, we were trying to get enough for me to go through. We eventually got a hole open, but then another rock fell down on a guy, so we kind of canceled it.
Fair enough.
Speaking of guy, have you guys seen the boy in Tim, his name was.
Well, it's like kind of like it looks like slightly awkward.
I ate him.
Yeah, the bandits
Wait,
killed him.
what?
Yeah.
Ben because Ben did not know that. You guys like, wait, what?
Seeker's just nothing. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
That's
Tim.
a bluff, Seiko.
Yep. She's
Roll it.
I shall roll. Yeah, as I was going to do, it's like, yeah, no, the bandits killed him. You see, Tim, what he did, he didn't follow the plan. He decided
Yes.
to show up the magic lights. The bandits got scared and booped him on the head, and now the Tim is dead.
What? That's not what happened.
I mean, yeah, that is exactly what happened, technically.
He said the bandits pooped him on the head. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They were booping him on his head.
Yeez is
Yeah, but
actively
Seiko-
defying this, though.
But Sika was the one who saw Davis execute him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez, they should have.
Yeast was the first saw it firsthand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben didn't see
I
it
was
in
right
first
there.
hand, so
So
The mistress raises an eyebrow, and then as soon as Yeast talks, she's like looking to Yeast.
Here. As the person who ate him, I can tell you the whole story. So, these bunch of people, companions, I guess. So the old man was there saying like, "Help! There's a monster," and I didn't really trust him, so I'm like, "All right, there's a monster." But he convinced me that there was a monster, so I'm like, "Well, why are you trying to get us to run out there? Come in here where it's safe." And he didn't want to do that. Then, what was his name? Tim. And I'm looking at Ben as I say that.
his name was Tim. Yes.
All right, Tim. He shot me with some magical mumbo wumbo
Yeah,
jumbo.
the magic lights him on though.
Yeah, he shot me with that. So then, I told my boys to start punching him, and we kept punching him, and
Yeah,
we were
booping
all
him on the head.
yeah, and we were doing we know how to kill, but we weren't doing how to kill. We were trying to capture him and tie him up. We figured that if we capture him, because he was like this big important person or something, at least he said he was, or we thought he was, and we were like, oh, we're gonna sell him. That was our idea. So we were trying to take him in alive, and we had him knocked out. He was out cold, and then that old man just straight up killed him. I was really mad at him.
I will remind you that it was combat, so all of you guys were hitting him. I just happened to be the last one to hit him.
I know, and that's what we said. We had him tied up.
No, you didn't.
No.
He was
Yes, he
out
wasn't tied
cold.
up.
He was
He
not
was
tied up.
tied up.
It was literally in the middle of combat. I still hit him.
You hit him when combat ended because he was unconscious and we stopped hitting.
I mean, it's there.
Okay.
But yeah, he was unconscious. We decided that we were going to start tying him up. But then the old man came over and did some magical wumbo jumbo and he died.
Again, not true.
I was gonna say, Damon, you're
this
not
is
there.
Yeez's truth.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
there.
You're
You're
not
not
there.
there.
Mute yourself.
But now technically he's lying, so he should have to do a bluff check.
One, she.
You didn't see.
Two.
You didn't see magic.
Oh, I didn't see
Like,
magic.
you just saw this.
And like he wasn't tied up or anything, so that's
He
a
was
lie.
unconscious.
Like
Yes.
we were all circled around him. They were hitting him. I just happened to be the last one to hit him. So
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as they were conscious, they stopped hitting him.
it was
Yeah,
the same
so-
round of combat, though.
Mm-mm. As soon as he was unconscious, we all ended
Never mind.
combat. You're not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there.
It was. There was the encounter after where Yi said we were actively trying to take him in alive.
Never mind, because combat was still going. That's all I'm saying. It was literally the same
And
round.
stop, Damon.
Damon?
We gotta let the other side of things happen. Mr. Jack reacting to all this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because I imagine contradictory accounts would be very confusing to hear.
And whether it's a lie or not, this is Yi's truth.
Okay, but Seiko just rolled.
See, that is true though. Because
That's the point I'm trying to make. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, this would be diplomacy for Yi's because this is truth, not a lie. Seiko actively lied.
not a truth though. It was. Never mind.
I mean, if you want me to roll either, I'll roll either. They're both the same stat for me.
All right,
Booster.
let me check something.
All right, here I'll fix it up. Blah blah blah. Old man killed him.
Diplomacy.
Yeet.
I saw the 20.
It was on the 22. I mean, I still got 20, but it was on the natural 20.
Yeah, Seiko, she doesn't believe you when you say that the
Hmm?
the
Oh.
the bandits killed him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But she's like, oh, like rubbing like the bridge of her nose, like,
To be
okay.
fair, yeah,
Are you gonna say something?
yeah, Ben was actually going to say something.
Go ahead.
To be fair, as I understand, Tim, like, he broke cover. He attacked, like, when it was just kind of, like, not the right time attack. It was really just an unfortunate death that happened, and it's no one's fault but his.
I disagree. I mean, we were actively trying to keep him alive.
I know, but I mean, would you even know he was there if he didn't attack you?
You technically did see him hiding behind the tree.
Yeah, I did see him.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
No, I saw him. I was willing to let both of them into our group. Well, not our group. Again, the story was there's a monster, and I was like, "Why are you hiding in a tree? Get inside where it's safe."
Yeah, I only heard the second hand, so I don't really know exactly what happened.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
mean-
This is kind of news to you.
Exactly, it really is. He's kind of confused as well.
I mean, that is 100% true for Yeez. Yeez was willing to let him inside.
Like, Mr. Shack's like rubbing like the bridge of her nose. Is like, okay, so you're probably just going to be replacing Tim then.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I got all his stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. I mean, I'm replacing him, right? Do I get his payment for the job that he had before then? So I'm assuming you paid him. Like, do I get a sign-on bonus for this or something?
Well, I wasn't told of Tim's demise, so
Well, that's rather shitty. She looks over at Ben.
I was asleep.
Wow, I can't believe I run a bandit group better than you run a adventuring group. And
It's only been our first day together.
I eat people, and you're disappointing me.
Oof. She's like, oh, okay. The next, as soon as they clear out the rubble, just go in and just check it out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair enough.
I can do that, but about that signing bonus.
We'll talk about it, Yeast. She's just
That's
has
enough for me.
has fingers to a bridge of her nose, just like.
How about we give you some time to process all this?
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
If you need me, here's my card. Yeez literally slides over a piece of paper that just says Yeez on it.
Crap. I'm not ready for these things, you guys.
All right, come on, let's get out of here.
Does that work for you two ladies? She's like pointing to you, Seiko and Avila.
Yeah.
Seiko!
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just distracted. No. Yeah, Seiko's just gonna nod along and be like, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. Now, if you excuse me, I got some thinking to do. And when she says thinking, she pulls out a bottle that was on the desk and then just starts drinking.
If you want some food with your drink, I got some spare rabbit left over.
So,
Anyway, you guys just let yourselves out.
Yeah.
After offering, I'm assuming being rejected, Yeez will leave.
So Ben will like go up to Seiko. Hey,
Hmm?
do you mind letting the old man know that we got another job and what happened?
Yeah, I can let him know.
Okay. I actually got something to take care of real quick, and DM, if you'll permit me. I actually got to do a sidebar of my own. I remembered.
Oh, okay. As far as what people are doing, Avalor's just gonna sit at the bar. Seiko, you're going up. Are you taking Masak with you?
No, Masak's gonna stay with Avila. I'll just go up to the old man's room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you go up to his room. Damus, are you doing anything? And are you just like sitting and waiting?
I'm laying down on the bed.
Okay.
You know, she'll just like knock on the door and like try and jiggle it if it's locked or open.
Damus, you hear interaction with your door.
You hear lumbering over to the door, and the door opens.
Yeah, you hear uneven footsteps. Like it's not do 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 do. It's do do do. Like kind of like a. It's uneven.
Yeah. Like, hello.
Yes.
We have another job. We're supposed to explore some old, like the old ruins that was underneath the rubble. Yes.
When do we leave for that?
And do it.
They said when the road was cleared.
When the rubble is all cleared, obviously we can't like check the ruins if there's still rubble on top. But once the rubble's all cleared, then we'll check the ruins. So, as soon as possible. Confused, like heads tilt.
You get the sense that the process will take time. So.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Are you okay, old man? You seem tired. Do you need to nap?
Of course, I was up way too late last night.
Yeah, you need. Oh, people need to get rest. And she'll just like pat you on the head. Yes. I shall let the others know that you're sleepy. If you want to come downstairs and talk stuff, we'll be downstairs. And she'll just pop downstairs.
Okay.
All right. What are you doing, Yeez?
Yeast is converting oxygen into carbon dioxide.
Just breathing. You do notice there's a stage right over there.
Performance checks, I think.
You want to actually perform?
I'm going to ask the bartender if it's, or whoever's working there, be like, you mind if I perform for a bit? Well, actually, give me a second, look. Excuse me, bartender.
What can I do for you, little lady?
I was wondering if I could offer my services. I'm a traveling performer, you see, and I'm sure a couple of your patrons would love to hear some music.
He raises an eyebrow as you say services, but then as you say performer, he's like, oh. And he's like, never heard anyone performing in a long while, so go ahead. Go ahead.
And then I'm just gonna be like, is it traditional to be paid by the bartender or just work tips?
Both.
My rate for, by the way, is 10 silver a song.
Okay.
For both of us. And I pick up hops.
He's like he was confused when he says both of you, and then he just sees.
He's
Oh,
my percussionist, you see.
You see that this orc man is rather intrigued.
Yes. So, 10 silver each, couple of songs.
Sure.
All right. Then I'll just come over here. I don't know how many songs I'm gonna play just until. Well, I don't know. How many songs does you want me to play?
Start by playing one and see where the day goes.
Okay. Performance. Oh well, yeah. What did you want me to do for my performance checks?
Hey, Damon, for Corin, did you make him a button?
Yeah. Just do charisma plus.
Isn't it like
charisma plus with +5?
Plus
isn't
5.
it like another like? Yeah, because he's trained in it, right?
Yeah, just charisma +5.
Yeah, Christmas plus 5.
All right, my charisma is just double checking for that. So that is, it's the modifier, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that is that. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll the charisma, then I'm just gonna add +5. 20.
All right, what kind of song you playing?
He's just gonna play some just standard tavern music, just ambient kind of tavern stuff.
Yeah, it's supposed to beat Will, right? Actually, with the plus 5, I believe that's
It's 20.
yeah.
It's not really against anything. If it's a high number, some people might enjoy it, some people may not.
Yeah, you see, like people are enjoying it because they haven't like heard someone perform in a long time. So yeah, you just see Urk just have like a hand on his face as he's just like watching you perform, and Hops is helping by using his little bunny feet as what is it, percussionist?
Yes, he's a percussionist. He thumps. He produces a beat by thumping his legs or his feet.
Wonder if the music overlaps that sound though.
Well, if he's a percussionist, I'm playing to the thumping.
Okay.
Stop, clap, stomp, stop, clap.
Essentially.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually pretty good, Seiko. You're just listening to this rabbit and yeast just performing on this stage.
Is there a way I can make a roll, or does the DM have to do that?
You mean by like make a roll?
I was gonna make a button for rolling for the future.
That's probably off-screen stuff, I imagine.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably off-screen stuff.
Fair enough.
But,
Well, I have it set aside for the future right now.
okay, but while you play and everyone else relaxes, Ben, to the sidebar.
Yay! My own sidebar. Okay. Ben will head out of the tavern, and he will go find Timaeus.
Okay. You do remember where Timaeus is?
Is this Timaeus? Like, I keep on figuring out how to pronounce
Timaeus.
it. Okay, thank you.
You pretty much go over to the temple, go right near the temple. There's like this building right near it,
Okay.
and you remember that's where he was.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you walk past the crowd of people. You kind of imagine it's like some time has passed, maybe like probably like maybe 3 p.m., 4 p.m. perhaps.
I'd say, yeah, that sounds about right, yeah.
I'm sure time was killed a bit
Mhm.
beforehand, but you do go in, and you find him in the exact same spot you found him last time. He was pretty much just doing some paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
You still recognize this elven man in heavy armor. You hear like the clink of the plate kind of clinking around as he move some papers around and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he hears the door, it's like, oh, Ben.
Hello. Thought I'd check in if that's all right.
No, go ahead, pull up a seat.
Ben goes and pulls the seat and closes the door. So, lately, what's happened is I was actually staying with twins. I still am. And one thing that I learned that I thought was actually going to be the cause of the issue was I guess they were kind of like friends with this local bandit leader called Yeast. But
His eyes-
actually,
his
go ahead.
roll an insight check on him.
Yeah. Yep.
His eyes widen as you mention this name.
Do you know Yeast?
Oh, funny thing, I saw her at an event, and she yeah, a performance event. It was actually pretty good. I kind of I haven't seen her since. Where is she now?
She's actually in town. Actually, so like, let me further clarify, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, Ben.
So, I thought that their connection to this group might have been what we were kind of looking for. It turns out they actually did not even know that that was their occupation. They just kind of saw them as a person who needed some food, which, to be fair, that's how I kind of went undercover with them, as someone who was down on his luck and needed a job and whatnot, and they took me in. So I have reason to believe that was very truthful of them. They just kind of saw someone who was looking for some food, then has friends who needed food, and that was it.
Oh, like, yeah, Rona's a interesting character. It doesn't matter who it is. If they're hungry, she feeds them.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think that this angle probably isn't exactly what I originally thought it would be. And actually, if anything, Yeast, I'm not sure if you heard about basically they're planning to potentially give up. Well, they're gonna give up their abandoned ways and try to help out things around town and guard it.
Like, Tobias is like putting his metal gauntlet to his chin. Is like, really?
Yeah, Mr. Jack's actually the one who's going to be organizing this whole thing.
To talk down a whole group of bandits? He's like, damn, she's good. It's like he's like rubbing his chin as he's like he's like thinking about that. It's like, wow.
Well, that was actually part of a job I was on, actually. But it wasn't me. It was Damus who did this, another new arrival.
Well,
He's the one.
I certainly like those who tried to walk the path of peace, but I'm glad it didn't end in bloodshed.
Yeah. So now here's the question I have to ask you. Yeah, you sent me to investigate the twins, and from what I could see, they just seem to be normal, law-abiding people. Do you want me to continue investigating, or do you want to consider this matter closed?
Roll a diplomacy check.
Yep.
Actually,
Okay.
he's gonna ask. It's like, do you think? It's like, do you think they're on the up and up, Ben?
In regards to Ben's kind of like pause for a second. It doesn't seem like, if anything, like that seems like they're just kind of somewhat peculiar a lot. They seem very friendly. I mean, how many people are gonna welcome a stranger off the streets and feed them and clothe them and whatnot? If anything, they just seem like peculiar at most. I haven't seen anything that merits any you know ill intent as of yet.
Make a diplomacy check.
Yep.
I roll for him. He says, like he goes like under a desk and grabs a bag. You can hear like you can hear like a little bit of a jingle as he just like tosses the bag to you and he says, well, if they're as nice as you say, well, maybe keep an eye on them. If you see anything suspicious, feel free to let me know.
Ben will kind of go ahead.
You do get to toss this like little baggie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like
So
20 gold in it.
yeah, so Ben will kind of like count the gold bars. Like, if you pay me, I'll definitely let you know if I see anything else.
Is that all you need from me, Mr. Ironwood?
I think our business is concluded for now. Yeah.
Okay then. Now, if you excuse me, he just gently stands up.
Mm-hmm.
You just see him walk to the door
Mm-hmm.
and just closes it.
Wait, just close it? What?
He didn't lock or anything. He just got
No, I
up.
closed the door.
Yeah, like going up to the front of the entrance of the building, opened it, stepped outside, and then just like closed it.
Oh, so he just left me in the room.
Yeah, he said, "Now if you excuse me," and then left.
Okay, well, that was kind of like shocking. Like, okay, and then he leaves.
As soon as you open the door,
Mhm.
you see this uh heavily armored elven man just running towards the bar, and then he's like, "Wait a minute!" Clink, 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 clink. He runs up to you. It's like, "You said she's in town, but where is she?"
What are you? What are you planning to do?
I am trying to see Yeez.
For what reason?
I can't see a friend. Make it sound
Can I
like
do
seeing a friend is wrong.
Yeah, no. Can I do inside check to see if he
Yeah,
actually means
go
like
ahead.
friends? Yeah. Yeah.
He's being truthful.
Okay, well, she's at the bar last I checked.
Okay, thanks. And you just see click, click, click. You just see him like trying to sprint over to the bar. And this heavy
Ben-
metal, you can just hear the clanking of metal plates hitting together.
Ben just takes another sip of his flask. Oh god. And then he'll just head over to the bar.
Okay. Back to the campaign chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mute point now, though.
Okay.
We do know the fact that Yeez gave the order and then hit them.
Anyway.
Yeah, but you're talking like a second.
Hey. Continue.
Yay. Okay. I imagine, Yeast, you're probably on your second song by now.
Yay. That's 40 silver.
And as soon as you're playing into the second song, you just hear the door open. And you just hear, "Yes!"
Yes!
And right by the door, you hear a familiar voice. and you also hear the clanking of armor. Do you remember who it is?
Do I?
You do.
Yeez remembers. Player doesn't.
You remember from the event there was a elven man there with heavy armor.
Oh!
You see this man coming out through the door. It's like, Yeez, is that you? Click, you hear click, 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 click as he like runs over to the stage.
Real quick, what was his name again?
Tamias.
Tamias!
Yeez, click, click, click. Like you guys just see elven man bust through the door and you just run towards the stage. What do you do, Yeez?
Yeez is going to do a running hug off the stage.
Oh crap! Crap. Would that be athletics or?
So
I think
he's
that'd
like,
I think Yeez would be acrobatics because trying to jump into his arms hugging. Maybe it would be acrobatics or athletics to catch Yeez. I assume.
All right, I'll try and roll for catching Yeez.
And Yeez will roll for jumping, so acrobatics.
I will catch Yeez' hands.
Catch these hands! I got a 17.
Okay, if it's acrobatics. Wait, why am I rolling as Yeez? Heck.
Yeez catch self!
In the end, you're just catching yourself.
In the end, all you can trust is Yeez self.
Okay. Yeah, you both match. So yeah, he catches you, and you just you just smack right into his metal armor, but he just catches you.
is it that romantic catch where he's like kind of like she's like holding her aloft, just like kind of...
He's just small enough, so yeah. And Tomas is like, ha
Ha
ha,
ha!
You and Avel are just watching all this happen. And Urk is like, that's the most beautiful thing I ever seen. I think Tobias is like doing circles, like, ha ha.
Ha
You guys just keep doing that.
After Spain, I assume Yeez gets put down.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, he saw you were on stage performing, so he just walks back to the stage and just puts you back there. So yeah, you get put back on the stage.
I'm going to look at our bartender. I'm going to take a break.
You
So
do
I-
that.
I'm going to essentially finish whatever song I was stuck in between. Then after the song, take a break.
Okay.
All right. So after that, I'm going to walk up to Tobias. And in Elven, it's been so long since I met you, friend.
He also says in Elvish, he's like, "Oh, I'm glad you are doing okay."
How many moons has it been since I last saw you?
Way too many moons. I couldn't even didn't even want to count how many moons there were. And actually, let me check something here. So yeah, Siko, are you there?
Yeah, I was gonna say I know exactly what's going on.
You hear this conversation,
I know.
and Avila does too, and she's like elbow nudging you, like, just look at that, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Tobias is like, it's been way too many moons. Just,
I have so many stories I must.
I have so many questions.
Well, sit down with me. We can have a drink and I'll answer all of them.
Gladly. He takes a seat over here. You can just move your token to wherever you want to put yourself.
Let me close the map. Yeah, let's take this seat.
Okay. Yeah, you pick, like, he sits at one spot, then you sit at another spot. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll sit over there. He just gets up and then just goes over here.
All right, fine.
But yeah, Hops gives him a hug too, because you remember Hops is also there. It's like, oh, I thought the worst for you. He's like,
Well, it was the worst, to be honest. It was quite dreadful, actually. I was taken by bandits, but after some coercing, I was able to join their said group. Actually, I led it, and then we had to take a bargain with this townfolk. Oh, let me actually introduce you to someone. Seiko, over here!
I'm gonna.
You too, Ben!
I'm gonna speak in Elvish. Just, hello.
Ma'am, he's like doing like a wave with his metal gauntlet.
Tobias, this is Seiko, and we actually have other companions, but I believe he's actually upstairs. And Ben, there's someone wanted me to show you. Just yelling at top of her
Okay.
lungs.
After like a few minutes later, you do see Ben just come in. Ben, you are in the bar.
Yeah, Ben just like kind of walks in. Hello.
You do see Ben just entering through the door.
Yes, these are actually my new traveling companions. I had an arrangement with their I believe she called herself a mistress. And well, it's hard to explain, but I actually formed a union. It's been quite a wild ride.
Oh, it's like Ben over here was updating me on your exploits. It's like man, she is good.
But yes, it's been quite a day. Ah, good, you're here, Ben. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
This is Tobias. Tobias, Ben, also Seiko.
Oh, he was the one that told me you were here. As soon as he did, I just ran.
Oh,
You do see like visible sweat because he like ran here and like.
I told him about the mighty performer Yeez, and he just couldn't stop from running.
Wait, am I the only one that doesn't know who this person is?
yes.
Hello.
Hi again. You already said hi to him, and he's just waving back. And
Yeah.
Evelyn's waving hi too.
Oh, Ben, I assume you know then. Tobias and I, though, Seiko, are, well, performance buddies. We met in the Battle of the Bards.
Ooh.
Okay.
Did you
Right.
did you ever with what do people call them? The music sticks. Yeah, the music sticks.
No, but I did pants a dwarf.
That is true. She did. It was a spectacle. She left that stadium in shame.
I don't know what that means, but that sounds fun.
I shamed her, but I think I made a well friend there as well.
Haven't heard from her ever since. So hopefully good things, I hope.
I hope as well, honestly. But that is for our future Yeast to deal with. But I need to tell you, how did the Battle of the Bands turn out? Well, I need to ask you how did the Battle of the Bands turn out?
And that's where I'm just kidding. And Tobias is like, there's a lot to discuss, my friend, and discuss it we shall. But that is where we will end the session.
Yay!
How do you like his elven voice?
Uses elven voice
more
so much.
refined.
Yeah, it was a lot more refined. It's good.
All right, you can turn off the stream if you haven't already.
Shall do.